Right, so apparently I'm live. I've totally forgot about my microphone. The most important part, of course. Oh shit, my PlayStation is going to go into rest mode. Please don't do that. Mess everything up. Just took me literally an hour and a half to set all this shit up just for it to be like, oh, actually, don't want to work. And I'm not exaggerating. It's literally taken me an hour and a half. But there's a few extra things I need to do. Such as find the stream. That'd be great. If it's actually on here, please. Please be on here. Okay, we are actually live. Fan-fucking-tastic. That was just what I was about to say. I'm so tired. Hey, Brenton, how you doing? Long time no talk. Already got someone coming in. Thank you so much for joining. I'm just making sure everything's okay, because I know, again, literally the last time I've used any of this software was this time last year when I went live. Just shows how inconsistent I am. Nothing's been properly set up. I don't even have a stand for my microphone. It's just here. So I'm going to have to hold it and balance it on my leg. But yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Yeah, no, I'm doing all right. Kind of annoyed because the fireworks are winding me up there. They're so loud. So I've had to close my window, and I was hoping to have my window open because it gets quite hot in here, like especially with the PlayStation on, my TV on, my laptop running, just so much going on. But yeah, I'm going to get hot and bothered later, so I'm not really looking forward to that. But I'm happy that everything's working the way it should. Pardon me. I'm just going to share this so that people can see it. Oh my God, I'm so unorganized. It's ridiculous. Look at that. It's on there. Oh no, that's the stream I did earlier. You get the fireworks on New Year's Day. Oh, no, we don't really get them on New Year's Day in the UK. We get them on New Year's Eve. And people have been setting them off since 4:30 this afternoon. And it gets dark in the UK at about 4:45. And yeah, it's very annoying. I don't like the fireworks, to be honest with you. I think they're shitty because I don't know, they're just not great. I just hate fireworks. They're loud. They freak the pets out, like my cats and my dogs. They're all freaked out because of the fireworks, and they're just annoying. And they're very bad for the environment as well. So yeah, not a fan of the old fireworks personally, but some people are, so what can you do? Anyway, this stream, I'm going to kind of talk, obviously, as if it's a live stream, but also talk as if it's a YouTube video, because once this is all done and dusted, it will be on my channel, public for people to view, for people who missed it. But we're going to be doing a bit of a mixed games live stream, so if I just take you over onto this scene right here, you should now be able to see this. I've got a plethora of games here, obviously not going to play them all. Main one being Gran Turismo 7. I'm really into Gran Turismo, and I have been for the last year. I've turned into a bit of a petrol head. Hey, Shonen King. Yes, long time no see. It's been a long time coming. I've been dead to the internet for the last 11 months to a year. Well, no, it's been a year since my last public appearance on here. Just before I do anything, I'm just going to wait for people to catch up, come in. But yes, it's been a long time. You got a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. Decent. I got mine last year, not for Christmas. I bought it for myself, just as a treat. But it's cool that you got one for Christmas. Happy for you. That you're finally part of the PlayStation 5 gang. Right, for some reason, I still can't access the stream on my own... on my phone, so I can actually see what's going on. That's great. Maybe if I do it on here. Hang on. Did you get any cool games with your PlayStation 5? Always interested to know. Because I didn't get any games with my PlayStation 5. I just got... Well, no, it come with FIFA, which is like a football game, but I'm not into all that, so I sold it to one of my friends. But I got Stray with my PlayStation. I bought it separately.
always interested to know.
Things are seeming and looking okay.
Because I didn't get
so far.
any games.
I just want to keep an eye on the stream.
I just got,
you got a PlayStation 5 this February. Nice.
So I gave it, I sold it to
it's nice to hear that like more and more people are getting PlayStation 5s, because I know for like the first year and a half it was borderline impossible to get one. Like, I don't know about you guys from across the world, but in the UK it was so difficult to get PlayStation 5. They were very sparse, but now it's really easy to get one, and they've gone down in price as well, which is always good.
Yeah, it's nice.
You got Spider-Man 2. Oh, I'm so jealous. Funny story, I pre-ordered Spider-Man 2. I booked the day off work for it, and I ended up not getting the game because the month that Spider-Man 2 come out, my car had some problems, so I had to use the money to get one. Take my car to get repaired,
which is always good.
So yeah, and I still haven't gotten the game, but I will soon.
Funny story, I pre-ordered Spider-Man.
You got Hogwarts Legacy, and you're a huge Harry Potter fan. I've not really been interested in getting Hogwarts Legacy, and I think it's because it's just such a big game. I would be overwhelmed by it, but pretty much everyone I know that's played it has said how much they enjoy it. So, and you're a huge Harry Potter fan. That's cool. I like Harry Potter, but I wouldn't say like I'm a huge fan. Like, I've been to Harry Potter World, but that's because it's easy for me to get to. I literally live like an hour or two drive away from it, and I've been there, and it is amazing. Definitely, if anyone ever comes to the UK and you're a Harry Potter fan, go to Harry Potter World. It is amazing. Like again, I like Harry Potter, but I wouldn't say I'm a Harry Potter fan. But going as someone who's not like a Harry Potter fan, I really enjoyed it. It was a really immersive, cool experience. And the people I went with, my friends I went with, they were Harry Potter fans, and they were just in heaven, and it was great. So there we go. I can now access my stream on my phone.
Like, again, I like Harry Potter, but I wouldn't say I'm a Harry Potter fan.
We watched the Harry Potter movies on TV. To be fair, in the UK over Christmas they always play the Harry Potter movies. It's very bizarre. But I suppose a lot of people watch the Harry Potter films over Christmas. So, and it was great. Right now I'm on here. I can actually share the stream.
We watched the Harry Potter movies on TV. To be fair, in the UK over Christmas they always play
I did see that GTA 6 trailer. Pretty cool.
But I suppose a lot of people watch the Harry Potter.
Are Rockstar going to redeem themselves? Because the last like 4 years it's just been disappointment after disappointment. Like with the Grand Theft Auto remasters, or like the remake. No, they were remasters of the original trilogy. That was absolutely shambolic. And then the whole thing with the Red Dead Redemption port.
Pretty cool.
Like, they've just not done well.
Are Rockstar going to redeem themselves?
Controversy after controversy, but I think GTA 6, that is going to be a game that's going to change everything for sure.
Remasters, or like the remake.
So I'm really looking forward to that, but I don't think people realise how expensive the game is actually going to be. I reckon about £100.
And then the whole thing with the Red
Dead Redemption, $150 or something like that.
Like, they've just not done well.
I might be totally wrong. People might be looking back on this in years' time and be like, she was wrong. But
that is going to be a game.
I don't know. I think it's going to be an expensive game, considering they literally ported Red Dead Redemption onto the PS4 and are charging people like £45 for it. I'm like, are you having a laugh? It's a 12-year-old game.
$150 or something like that.
How do I feel about the Game Awards? I've not watched them. To be honest, I've not kept up with anything gaming related at all for the last couple years.
I think it's going to be an expensive game.
I know that some people were salty about who got Game of the Year and stuff like that. Pretty sure Game of the Year contenders from one of my friends like keeps up with all that stuff. She said Baldur's Gate 3.
I've not watched them. To be honest, I've not kept up with anything.
What was the other game? Baldur's Gate 3. Spider-Man 2. And there was another big game that came out this year as well. It just shows how much I keep up. I don't anymore. But yeah, not played neither Baldur's Gate 3 or Spider-Man 2, but again, looking to get Spider-Man 2 because I've platinumed both Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales, so I'm hoping to add it onto my platinum collection when I eventually get around to buying the game. It's just so expensive.
Come out this year as well.
Right, let's get to sharing on Twitter and stuff. Or sorry, X.
Not played neither Baldur's Gate 3.
Gotta get with the times.
But again, looking to get Spider-Man 2 because I've platinumed both Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales, so I'm hoping to add it onto my platinum collection when I eventually.
So I do plan to do what I did last year and stay live until it hits midnight, but honestly, fucking knackered. I'm so tired.
Not played neither Baldur's Gate 3.
Gotta get with the time. Oh, sorry about background noise, by the way. My dogs are very noisy as well. I've got a very noisy house. Last year it was my brother being really loud, and this year it's the dogs. So, as you know, if you've not seen last year's stream, my brother is basically in the background the entire time on Discord with his friends, literally screaming. So, oh, sorry about background noise, by the way. My dogs are very noisy. Right. As well. I've got a very noisy house. Last year it was my brother. Let's play some video games, and that being Gran Turismo 7, because my PlayStation wants to enter into rest mode. So I'm sorry about the whole setup going on here. Again, very far away from the screen, everything like that. Not ideal. Right. But I don't have a setup. Like, my setup from last year has changed very slightly. So last year I had a sofa in my room. I've got rid of the sofa, and now this year I have the gaming chair again. I have a new gaming chair. And when I had the sofa, I could have literally just balanced the box, like my PlayStation box, put my laptop on it, sit at the sofa, and it was a really good angle. And I also had somewhere for my microphone to sit, but now I don't have that. So I don't have a mic stand. But in the next few months, I'm looking to upgrade the setup. Firstly, getting rid of my TV. This is not a 4K TV, so I want to get rid of that, get a little 4K monitor instead. This is like a 40-inch TV I'm sitting in front of. I've got this entertainment unit, but I want like an L-shaped desk, because this like over here is like a corner, so I want like a corner desk. Yeah, just want it to be as minimalistic as possible, because this is just very cluttered. But I want to find a pillow maybe to balance my microphone on, but I don't think that's going to work. So I think I'm just going to have to like, I don't know what to do. Like, I've not thought this through at all. I just want it to be as minimalistic as possible, because this is just honestly very cluttered. I'm just never prepared. I want to find a pillow maybe to balance my microphone on, but I don't think that's going to work. So I think I'm just going to have to like, I don't know what to do. Like, I've not thought this through at all. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not great. Honestly, a lesson learned from this year as well is I've put the boom thing on my mic. I didn't do that last year, and so you could proper like hear me like, but you don't really get that effect this year because I've actually put the boom thing on. So it shouldn't sound too bad. I feel like it's not great. You got a Roku TV for your birthday. You're getting sport rotten this year. New TV, PlayStation 5, like TV for your birthday, PlayStation 5 for Christmas. And so you could proper like nice. But you don't really no, this TV I've got now I've had for about 2 years, and like it's great, but it's not 4K. So it shouldn't sound too bad. And it's not. I think it's like an aftermarket TV, like the ones you buy at the supermarket. It was like one like that. You're getting sport rotten. I got it from like Tesco or something like that. And again, great TV, but it's just not what I'm after. So nice. Anyway, let's jump into some games. This TV I've got now I've had for about 2 years, and like it's great, but it's not 4K. And yeah, show you guys how terrible I am at Gran Turismo 7. It's actually quite funny how bad I am at this game. But I'm going to balance the microphone mic here. I've literally muted my TV, so I can't hear the game or anything like that. So I'm going to have to turn my TV up a little bit so I can actually hear what's going on. Because I can't use my headset. Because if I plug my headset into my controller, then you guys won't be able to hear anything, and I don't want that. Like, I want you guys to be able to hear the game audio. So, yeah. I've literally muted. So we're gonna play a little bit of Gran Turismo. Absolutely love this game. I'm gonna have to turn my TV. I don't know where it came from really. Like me, I've never played Gran Turismo. Like this is my first and only Gran Turismo game, and I'm so into it. And I think I'm gonna buy like an older Gran Turismo game and set up my PlayStation 2 and play it. Yeah. It's just super cool. Play a little bit of Gran Turismo. Absolutely love this game. I completed like I don't know where it came from menus per se, but I don't play online or anything like that, despite having PlayStation Plus. And I'm so into it. I'm just gonna buy like put my chair back a bit because my back is gonna play it after this. But yeah, so absolutely yeah. Yes. Also, I've got like a roulette ticket in this game, so like a gift roulette ticket. It's a 6-star. It's for an engine, so I'm probably gonna get an engine for something that I don't. For a car that I don't even have. But yeah, it's great. So you love to see it, right? So what can you do? But
I've got
let's receive this gift, see what we get. 6 stars. I'm gonna get an engine for a car I don't have. I bet it's gonna be a nightmare.
I'm probably gonna get an engine for something that I don't have. For a car that I don't even have.
Oh, it's a pretty good engine. Nearly 2 million credits for a Mazda.
What can you do?
Yeah, I don't think I have this car.
Let's receive this gift, see what we get. 6 stars. I'm gonna get an
I feel like people who play Gran Turismo regularly, who just watch that, are like cringing so bad. What we're going to do today is we're going to, where I don't play online because I just don't have the confidence to play online,
it's a pretty good
we're going to do the last championship in the game, which, you know,
yeah, I don't think I have this car.
rewards the most credits, like 100,000 credits if you win each race. I think there's like 6 races. That's like 600,000 credits in the bag. And I think you get like an additional 150,000 as well for obviously placing first in the championship, and then you get additional credits for having a clean race, which is not bumping into any other cars and not going off the track or hitting any of the barriers. So, and I really struggle with that, like the bumping into cars.
100,000 credits in the bag. And I think you get like an additional 150,000.
Jealous of your brothers, they got their PS5s, but I don't really want one so bad, so I finally got it for Christmas. Well, at least you finally got one now.
Which is not
Nice.
any other cars.
And Brian's car, that's awesome. Yes, I'm a huge Fast and Furious fan.
I really struggle with that.
Specifically a fan of the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. So yeah, so I feel like it just makes sense having that car with the livery and everything. But we're going to do this championship. It's the final championship in the game, so I am going to have to change my car into one of these cars here. And I'm probably going to use either the GTR Nismo. I've got the Mercedes AMG GT3. I don't know.
Having that car with the livery and everything. But we're going to do this championship. It's
We'll use like one of the
game, so I am going to
one of these cars up here. I've got the GTR 17, which I used the other day when I did this championship. I think I'm going to go for the Mercedes AMG because I've not driven this car for a long time, so it'll be amusing for you guys to watch. We're going to try and finesse this car because I just can't. So these cars up here. I've got the GTR 17, which I used the other day when I did this championship. I think I'm going to go for the Mercedes AMG because I've not driven this car for a long time. I've been a huge Fast and Furious fan. It was awesome with their fast cars. Yeah, I love Fast and Furious. The best one in my opinion is the second film, hence Brian's Skyline. But no, Fast and Furious 2 is my absolute favourite, and I think that's what's inspired me to like get into racing games and cars. That, and I'm really into Formula 1 as well. I do have the Formula 1 games. I've got Formula 1 23, but I don't really play it much. I play Gran Turismo more. But yeah. Right, let's do this race. Obviously, the goal is to win it.
That's what inspired me to like get into racing games and cars. That, and I'm really into Formula 1 as well.
I bet you were really excited and surprised when you got your PS5, huh? Christmas. No, I didn't get it for Christmas because I don't know, I just wanted to pay for it myself. Like, you know, I'm 23 and I was like, you know what, I've never bought myself a games console before. So
I bet you were really excited and surprised when you got your PS5.
You know, I wanted to have that glory of being like, no, I earned this. I worked extra hours for this.
No, I didn't get it for Christmas because I just wanted to pay for it myself. I was 23 and I was like, you know what, I've never bought myself a games console before.
How was my year overall? You know what, it's been a pretty good year. I've done a lot this year. I've been to 3 concerts. I went to my very first concert this year. I went to see Paramore in April, which felt extra special to me because Paramore are my favourite band of all time. And, Paramore are my favourite band of all time, so seeing them as my first band felt really special. So I saw them in April, and then in June I went to go see Harry Styles, which was insane, and we got front pitch standing tickets as well. So we were proper up close, and that was a really good day. Excellent performer, like not just great singer,
Paramore are my favourite band of all time,
but just like performance-wise, he was so entertaining on stage, like an amazing stage presence.
And
And then in October, I went to go see Blink-182, which are also another band that I love. And I went with my brother. It was his first time seeing Blink-182, and they're his favourite band of all time. So it was like a really special night for him, and it was an amazing night. So yeah, I went to my first concert and literally ended up like seeing going to three that year. But yeah, that was pretty much it. But aside from that, it's been a really good year for me, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake, just hit that car, so I'm going to lose my clean. It was like a really special night for him, and it was an amazing night. I did. I worked extra hard to get my PlayStation 5. Went to my first concert, literally putting in that time, putting in the effort, saving, stuff like that. Yeah, that was pretty much it. But aside from that, it's been a really and it was worth it because I love it. Oh, for fuck's sake, just hit that car. Oh god, this is such a sloppy race. This is the first time I've raced today, by the way, which is why it's such bad gameplay. And I'm not really focusing like I usually would. Saving, stuff like that. And kind of got my eyes on the road and my eyes on the chat at the same time to chat to you guys. Yes, the turbo boost on the cars in Fast and Furious. This is the first time. The nitros, right? It's such bad gameplay. And I'm really good. Oh no, I thought I'd broke. Got my eyes on the road and my eyes on the chat at the same time to chat to you guys. Yes, the turbo boost on the cars in Fast and Furious. This is the first time. Nitros, right? I don't think I'm allowed turbo boost on this race. This championship, like the nitros and stuff. I've got to just have the car as stock as possible. Who would I love to see in concert in their prime? I don't think I'm allowed turbo boost on this race. Can they be alive, or can it be someone who's not living anymore? Because if it was someone who was still alive, I would love to have seen Drake in his prime. I don't think he's in his prime anymore, to be honest. Or Eminem. So for living artists, it'd either be Drake or Eminem seeing their prime. Alive, or an artist who isn't living, I would say, well, it was someone who was still Wham, alive. But I know one of the members of Wham is still alive, but the other one, being George Michael, is not. I would have loved to have seen or Eminem. Obviously a bit before my time. Living artist, it'd either be Drake or Eminem. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But for living, it would probably be Drake or Eminem. I would say. Because as great as they both are, neither of them are in their prime. I know so, one of Wham is still alive, you know. Being George Michael is not. But I would imagine they're still good live. Obviously a bit before the time. Yes, blonde hair, Slim Shady. Okay, blonde hair Eminem is Slim Shady. That's how I know him. And then with how he looks now, Eminem. But when he had the blonde hair, that was Slim Shady. Don't know about you guys, but so. I'm gonna tuck myself in there. But I would imagine they're still good live. Yes, blonde hair, Slim Shady. I feel like though I've already lost my clean race bonus. That's how I know him. Because I just can't get my race with how he looks now. When he had the blonde hair, that was Slim Shady. Don't know about you guys, but sit right here. I mean, I've still got 2 laps to take the lead, which I will, but I feel like though I've already lost my clean race bonus. A bit wide. Because I just can't get my race with for some reason. Go right there, and I've just lost my clean race bonus because I just totally maximised the track limits a bit too much there. I am almost winning. I'm gonna win now because this car just has the straight line speed. We are first place, just like that. Now I can focus on going as quick as I can because there's no cars in. Totally maximise the track limits a bit too much there. I am almost winning. I'm gonna win now because this car. Whoa! Sorry, I was actually reading the chat. See what I mean? I'm just not paying attention. Oh yeah, 2 completely different people. But I suppose, you know, he grew up. I mean, he was like a kid in his 20s, 30s, you know. when he first started his career, and now he's a grown man.
This is what I mean. I'm just not paying attention.
So, and I feel like he wouldn't get away with what he used to say in his raps back then. Now that makes sense, because even back then it caused just intense controversy, and
when he first started his career, and now he's a grown man.
Now I don't think he'd get away with it. He'd get cancelled. So,
and I feel like he wouldn't get away.
I think that's why he's a bit more tame these days. I mean, he's still savage as hell in some of his raps, but
even back then,
not like the Slim Shady days. So, I think that's just for the best interests of his career, to be honest.
Now I don't think
and he knows that.
Get cancelled. So, and I feel like he wouldn't get away. I think that's why he's a bit more tame these days. I mean, he's still savage as hell.
I'm really wrong about my raps. I just can't get this corner right. I keep breaking too early and I'm losing time. But it's fine, I've got 4 seconds.
I think that's just for the best interests of his career, to be honest. And he knows that.
I must say though, this car handles really well on course, especially at high speed.
Still savage as hell. I just can't get I keep breaking too early.
It's fine, I've got 4 seconds. Let's do the final lap in this, the cockpit's view. Gear. I do play with all of the assists off,
especially at high speed.
So I even do the gears manually as well. Just have that immersive experience, and I feel like as well you're not able to maximize your potential speed when you've got some of the assists on, such as automatic transmission and things like that. So with manuals, you can kind of adjust, obviously, what gear you're in makes a huge impact on your speed.
And I feel like as well, you're not able to maximize.
Sometimes I forget.
Potential speed when you've got some of the assists on, such as.
Oh fuck! Again, reading the chat.
Things like that.
Well, that clean race bonus is definitely out the window. I tell you that. I don't even want to think about what the car looks like. I don't look too bad.
What gear you're in makes a huge impact on your speed.
Let's try and get this corner right. Yeah, it's still too soon. I'm too scared. I don't want to overshoot it, that's why.
Oh fuck, again,
I'm not committing.
Well, that clean race bonus is definitely out the window, I tell you that. I don't even want to think about what the car looks like.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, I miss the old Slim Shady. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to handle it. The world would not be able to handle it.
Yeah, it's still too soon. I'm too scared. I don't want
That's it, I'm the winner. That weren't too bad for the first race. Well, I'm actually getting warm already. See.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, I miss the old Slim Shady.
Excuse me, I don't need to be here.
The world would not be able to handle it.
That's it, I'm the winner. What would you guys say Eminem's best record was?
Well, I'm actually getting warm.
For me, it's got to be the Eminem show. 100%. The Eminem show. Easy.
What would you guys say Eminem's best record was?
Because I'm actually already beginning to feel quite warm sitting here with this pillow on me.
For me,
oh god,
it's got to be the Eminem show. 100%. The Eminem show.
Okay, whoop.
What would you guys say Eminem's best record was? Because I'm actually already beginning to feel quite warm sitting here.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not a pro at the game. I just play for fun. I don't think I'd ever want to, because I know a lot of people take racing and Gran Turismo very seriously. I don't. Like, for me, it's just for a bit of fun, just to blow off a bit of steam. Oh, it's my favourite track, Spa. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I'm not a pro at the game. I just play for fun. I don't want to jinx it, but I always do really well on this circuit, and I feel like now I've said that, I'm just going to absolutely bottle it, so we're just going to have to wait and see.
Just for a bit of fun.
Let's try and do this without crashing, leaving the track, or bumping into any other cars, but I'm going to bump into other cars because they just get in the way, so I don't want to jinx it, no matter what racing line you take, they are there.
And I feel like now I've said that, I'm just going to absolutely bottle it, so we'll just have to wait and see. Just for a bit of fun. let's try and do this without crashing.
I wonder if I can do this flat out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that fucking step plane right there, but... Yeah, that's it. I didn't do it flat out, but...
Let's try and do this without crashing. I wonder if I can do this flat out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that fucking step plane right there.
Yeah, that's it.
I did do it flat out.
I mean, even if I don't win the race, I'm fine with it, but as long as I get a podium, I'm happy. Oh shit, I broke too late.
I mean, even if I don't win the race, I'm fine with it, but as long as I get a podium, I'm happy. Oh shit, I broke too late.
Can't see the radar properly because of my laptop blocking half of the screen, or half of my TV screen, so you guys can see me. That's another thing as well with my new setup that I'm looking to do is investing in a webcam that I connect. Whoa! Fucking hell! Are you having a laugh? See what I mean? Like, that's it. Look, clean race bonus out the window because the CPU just have no idea. Like, I swear they're just out to get you in this game. The only time they ever move out of the way is when you're lapping, but that's because they have to. Like, that's racing etiquette. But
you having a laugh?
drives
See what I mean?
I tell you.
But that's it. Look, clean race bonus out the window because the CPU just have no idea. Like, I swear they're just out to get in this game. The only time they ever move out of the way is when you're lapping, but that's because they have to. Like, that's
Cheers, mate.
etiquette, but
Spun out way back.
drives me. That's it. Look, clean race bonus out the window because the
See what I mean? Like, these guys are just too slow. I don't know if I think I have the difficulty on the highest setting, and I don't know. See what I mean? Like, these guys are just too slow. I don't know if I just get in a slipstream with these guys. Oh, that was a really bad move on my part. That was my fault. Whoopsie daisy. Luckily, when you're doing the championships, there's no penalties or anything like that, so you can drive as dirty as you like, and nothing will happen. You won't get a penalty or anything. Oh, that was a really bad move on my part. That was my fault. Sorry, guys, I can't read the chat at the minute. I'm trying to, but I've just got my eyes on the road, so I know exactly what it's like. So you can drive as dirty as you like. Nothing will happen. Also, my laptop sounds like a jet engine right now. It's like, ooh, like so loud. It does not live stream like live stream. I'm trying to, but I've just got my eyes on the road, so I know exactly what it's like. Although, with the whole new setup stuff, I'm not looking to upgrade my computer. Like, my laptop is fine. Also, my it does what I ask it to. I'm not looking for, like, the most goated thing in the world, you know? It does not live stream. I mean, I've only had this laptop for about 4 years, something like that, and it's done me really well. The laptop I had before this one was absolutely, it was a toaster. Like, oh, it's falling down. Yeah, it literally did nothing. It couldn't record at 720p. It was so bad. Although this gameplay footage probably isn't the best quality in the world, but it is miles better than what my old laptop could do. It was an Asus laptop, but I bought it really cheap when I was like 14. Yeah, it literally did nothing. It couldn't. And it was just, it was the worst piece of hardware I've ever owned in my life. It was just so bad. Like, from the moment I got it, I was just desperate for a computer, so I was willing to get anything. Like, I didn't care. But then it just, I started asking it to do things that it just couldn't do. Like, it couldn't even run Adobe Premiere Pro. Like, it was so bad. And it was just, and then I got my current laptop, which again isn't the best laptop on the market, but it does what I ask it to. It's a Dell Inspiron. I don't know what Dell Inspiron is, but
I started asking it to do things.
It does the job. It runs Premiere Pro. I've not had any issues with it, so.
And then
I don't mind it.
I got my current laptop, which again isn't the best laptop on the market, but it does what I ask it to. It's a Dell Inspiron. I don't know what Dell Inspiron is, but I started asking it to do things. It does the job. It runs Premiere Pro. I've not had any issues with it, so.
Let me pause so I can read some of your guys' messages in the chat.
Which again isn't the best laptop on the market, but it does what I ask it to. It's a Dell Inspiron. I don't know what Dell Inspiron is, but I started asking it to do things. It does the job. It runs Premiere Pro. I've not had any issues with it.
I have not heard of Big Pun. No. Sorry.
So I can read some of your guys'
messages in the chat.
Which again isn't the best laptop on the market, but it does what I ask.
And you talking about Marvel. In my last stream, I was saying how I was doing a Marvel marathon, like I was watching all the Marvel films in timeline order. Since that live stream, I've not watched a single Marvel film.
Sorry.
Like ones that I haven't seen before. Obviously, I've done rewatches of a few of them.
And you talking about Marvel.
Yeah, I've fallen off track with that. I watched Infinity War, and then I've not watched Marvel since. But Marvel wasn't all to be the same after Endgame, because again, like it was sort of the end of, you know, Tony Stark and stuff like that.
Ones that I haven't seen. Obviously, I've done.
Yeah, it was kind of just like, you know, the conclusion to that. So it makes sense that it was going to be the same again.
But Marvel wasn't
Endgame, which is fair enough.
It was sort of the end of, you know, Tony Stark.
And somehow, apparently, I'm currently doing my best time already.
Yeah, it was kind of just like because
driving is so sloppily. It's ridiculous. I'm going to try and do this corner flat out, but I'll be able to do it. I chickened out and I couldn't do it flat out anyway.
Just for
What? Shit. Eyes on the road, eyes on the road.
Apparently, I'm currently doing my best time already. It was kind of just like because driving is so slow.
Well, I won't be getting the clean race bonus, that's for sure. Despite that being the goal, and that was my best lap apparently.
Flat out anyway. Just
What? Shit. Eyes on the road, eyes on the road.
Apparently, I'm currently doing my best time.
Alright, let's do this in cockpit view.
I won't be getting the clean race bonus, that's for sure. Despite that being the goal, and that was my best lap apparently.
Stayed within the track limits somehow there. I've got like an 8-second lead.
Let's do this.
That was a really poor corner.
Stayed within the track limits somehow there.
By the way, I'm not going to play Gran Turismo for the entire stream, just in case any of you were wondering. I'm going to play something else as well, hopefully. Because I know this is probably quite boring for you guys to watch, because I know Gran Turismo isn't something I do on my YouTube channel. Which, speaking of, I am going to come back some stage. I know I've not posted in, it'll be 2 years in February, which is diabolical. But I like to think I've got a very good reason for this to be for 2 years. It's been a crazy 2 years for me, I won't lie to you. Life has just done like a 180, then a 360, then a 180 again, and then left, right, centre, back, forth. My life has just been so up and down. And I've just not been able to keep up with that and doing YouTube as well, like all the YouTube stuff. And I just lost interest, quite frankly, which is a shame because I do really enjoy making content. And this last year, like 2023, I have not uploaded, but I have recorded and edited some stuff, like 2 separate videos I've done. But they're probably only one of them is going to see the light of day. The other one, no.
Which is a shame because
they're mainly just for practice, but one of them actually turned out really well.
And this last year, like 2023, I have not uploaded, but I have recorded and edited.
Current thoughts on GTA 5. I've not played GTA 5.
But they're probably
I've played it, but I mean, I've not played it lately, for a long time actually. Well, no, saying that, I played it a couple of weeks ago, but it was very, like, it was for literally, like, 15 minutes. It was just reinstalling it on my PS5. But I want to buy the PlayStation 5 version because I got PlayStation Plus this Christmas. And I want to play online with some friends, and I think it'll be fun. So, but no, I still think obviously GTA 5 is the strongest graphic auto game out there, one of the strongest. You know, it's doing something right. It's one of the best-selling games of all time. And as toxic as the community is, the game is fine. So, I have beaten story mode on GTA 5. 3 times I've beaten it. I beat it on the Xbox 360 when it originally came out, back in 2013. And then when I got an Xbox One, I beat it on there. And then I beat it again, I think, about 2 years ago on the PS4. But I don't plan on playing it again. I have not the actual story anyway. Like, I like playing single player, like messing around doing side missions and stuff, but I won't do the main story again. 3 is just too many times for me. So, and then I beat it again about 2 years ago on the PS4. But I don't plan on playing it again. Like, I have the actual story anyway. Like, I like playing single player, like side missions and stuff. It just shows how, like, insanely different all the cars are in this game. If I was in the Nissan GTR, I would have been able to do that corner flat out, or that section of the track flat out. I have played GTA 4, yes. I've not beat the game, but I have played GTA 4 many years ago. Yeah, I played the online mode a lot. Insanely different all the cars are in this game. If I was in the keep forgetting to shift and GTR, I would have been able to do that corner flat out, or that section of the track flat out. I have played GTA 4, yes. I've not beat the game, but I have played GTA 4 many years ago. Yeah, I played the online mode a lot. I did enjoy GTA 4 though. I thought it was a really good game. I think like the physics engine is better in GTA 4 than it is in 5. Let's be honest with you. Another first place finish. I did enjoy GTA 4 though. I thought it was a really good game. But no, GTA 4, solid game. Underrated, I think. The only issue I have with it is like the atmosphere of the game. It's all very gloomy, like the aesthetic, you know, I don't like that. Whereas GTA 5 is bright and vibrant, whereas GTA 4 not so much. And I don't really like Liberty City, so GTA 4, solid game. Underrated. Definitely prefer Los Santos. For sure. It's all very gloomy. This is going to happen multiple times, by the way, throughout the night. I'm just going to drop my microphone constantly. Whereas GTA 5 is bright and vibrant, whereas GTA 4 not so much. And I don't really like Liberty City, so... yeah, just going to throw that out there, because... for sure. This is going to happen multiple times, by the way, throughout the night. I'm just going to drop my microphone. Oh, look at that, we've got a 4-star roulette ticket. Firework. Yeah, believe it or not, my window is shut. And it's still just... oh, you can still hear all the fireworks. They're so loud. Oh, look at that, we've got 4-star roulette. Oh dear. Firework. Yeah, believe it or not. Which video game or TV show do you think had the biggest switch up? And it's still just... sorry, there's something covering. Meaning people loved it at first but hate it out the blue now. Can't speak for video game, but TV show, Riverdale. Like, and it's not even out the blue hating Riverdale, because the writers are high as shit. Like, not gonna lie to you, what the hell did they do to that TV show? They butchered it. Like, it was a really good show. Well, it wasn't a really good show. It was all right, and I enjoyed it. And I was immersed, and I was so like into all the characters. And then I think, like, and it's not even out the blue. 3 or 4, it just went out the window. The writers are high as shit. So
I don't want to lie to you. What the hell did they do to that TV show? They butchered it. Like, it was a really good show.
Oh my days, that is ridiculous.
It was all right. And
Someone probably spent like 40 quid on that firework, you know? That's the funniest part. Someone probably spent an awful lot of money just to make all that boom boom. So silly. My dogs are barking now. See what I mean? Like, why do people find that entertaining? Like, it's literally just a loud bang and a bright light. Like,
oh my days, that is ridiculous. Someone probably spent like 40 quid on that firework.
beaten GTA 4 several times. Nice. I've never beaten the game, but I did put a lot of time into it, and I played the
So silly.
Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony expansions, but I also played it online with friends. I really enjoyed that. So, Euphoria. You know what? I really enjoyed Euphoria, but the ending to the last season just made no sense whatsoever. Like the way that Rue borrowed all that, like got all those drugs for free, and they were like, "Oh, if you don't give them back, we'll kill you," and she never gave them back, and it just made no sense at all.
I really enjoyed Euphoria.
Oh my god, these fireworks are so fucking annoying!
No sense whatsoever. Like the way that Rue borrowed all that, like got all those.
I'm so sorry. It's literally 10 o'clock. It's not the new year until like 2 hours.
She never gave them back.
Grow up.
And it just made no sense at all.
Oh, it's really good. The Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. So good. Especially Gay Tony. It's like all like club scene, and I love that. I think I'm gonna have to go back and play Gay Tony
It's literally 10
and Lost and Damned. I have them on my Xbox 360. But I don't know where my Xbox 360 is. I don't know where any of my old consoles are. Like my PS4 I gave to my mum. My mum don't play games, but she uses it for like Netflix and stuff. My Xbox One is down there, but I don't know where my Xbox 360 is. My PS3 is under my bed, but that's all I know. Like literally all I know
Xbox 360.
where those are. And then I've just got my PS5 right here.
I don't know where any of my old consoles are. Like my PS4 I gave to my mum.
Right, I'm going to try and get into a more.
But she uses it for like Netflix and stuff. My Xbox One is down there, but I don't know where my Xbox 360 is. My PS3 is under my bed, but that's all I know. Like literally all I know.
Almost so I can like have the microphone.
I've just got my PS5 right here. I don't know where any of my consoles are. Like my PS4 I gave to my mum. Right, I'm going to try and get into it. But she uses it for like Netflix and stuff. My Xbox One is down there.
Let's see. I feel like my neighbours are setting these off.
Under my bed, but that's all I know. Like literally all I know.
Almost so I can like have the microphone. Absolutely outrageous. My mum is absolutely kicking off. I can hear her downstairs. People got the fucking time wrong. It's 10 o'clock at night, and people are already setting fireworks off like it's midnight. When it gets to like before midnight, it's gonna go crazy. It happened last year. It went like insane. So same thing's gonna happen this year as well.
My mum is
judging from that, and it's only 10 o'clock. Like it's 2 nights away. Hey Slinky, how you doing? Long time no talk.
When it gets to like before midnight.
Good to see you here. How are you today?
It happened last year.
On this fine New Year's Eve. It's not fine because the fireworks are really annoying me.
Same thing's gonna happen this year as well. Judging from
Okay.
that.
No, I don't want to retire from the championship. Why did I go?
Hey Slinky, how you doing?
Right, I'm gonna
Long time no
sit
talk.
like
When it gets
this.
to like good to see you here. How are you today?
Still see me, and I can balance the
This
microphone like
fine
here.
New Year's Eve.
Just let me know if you guys are not able to hear me as well. I hope this is still okay. Like sitting like this. I just feel very.
No, I don't want to retire from the championship.
I promise the next time I stream I'll have a
Slinky, how you
booth so I can
doing?
actually have it like over here and not have to worry about anything. Just let me know if you guys. Oh, I don't like this circuit at all. I always like overestimate the balls. Especially this one, where I've got cars in front.
I promise the next time I stream I'll have a booth so I can actually have it like over here and not have to worry about anything.
I'm happy to hear you're doing well. Yeah, no, I'm doing all right. See, I've been absent for quite some time, but no, behind the scenes, doing really well. Just, you know, doing the whole adulting life thing. And it's good at times, bad at others, but, you know, that's the deal with being an adult, I suppose. I'm happy to hear
hear you're doing well.
Should be able to
Yeah,
read the
I'm
chat a
doing
bit
alright.
more because this
Obviously,
circuit
I've
is a
been
lot long
absent
straight.
quite some
So,
time, but
have you
yeah,
ever
behind
played
the
Midnight
scenes,
Club?
doing really well.
I've never played Midnight Club. Like that's insane. I didn't. I've not really played many racing games. I played
good at times, bad at others.
Burnout. It was called on the original Xbox. I played that. I used to play like a lot of racing motocross games. And I've played Forza, but I played Forza 3 and Forza 4 and Forza 2. That was it.
Like that's insane. I've not really played many racing games. I played
Really bad bit of driving.
Burnout. It was called on the original Xbox. I played that. I used to play like a lot of racing motocross games. And I've played Forza, but I played Forza 3 and Forza 4 and Forza 2. That was it. Like that's insane.
Oh, you started to live in the UK. Better than you were expecting. Where did you live before, if you don't mind me asking? Because as someone who's born, bred in the UK, I hate living in the UK personally. Like, absolutely hate it. Like, I would not live here if I had the choice. I would up me and my entire family, and I would love to live in Canada. Where did you live before? Sometimes this country is just bad vibes, you know what I mean?
As someone who's
But I know it could be way worse, you know, it's not the worst country in the world, but I still like, absolutely hate it. Like, I would not live here if I had the choice. Love Burnout.
up me and my entire family, and I would love to live in Canada.
What?
Sometimes this country is just bad vibes, you know what I mean? But I know it could be way worse, you know, it's not the worst country in the world, but
Shit, love Burnout. Yeah, I knew I was going to do that at some point in this race. Told you, I overestimate these corners. It's the long straights and the short, like, and then suddenly there's like a hairpin or chicane, and I just can't judge it very well for some reason. Yeah, I knew I was going to do that at some point in this race. Told you, I overestimate these corners. It's the long straights and short, like, and then suddenly there's like a hairpin or chicane, and I just can't judge it very well for some reason. I should have chose the Supra, because I've actually not driven that Supra before. I've driven the old Supra in the game, but I've not driven racing GR Supra. I can't believe I've gotten to first place already, and it's only like I should have chose the Supra. I've actually not driven that Supra. I've driven the old Supra in the game, but I've not driven racing GR Supra. I can't believe I've gotten to first place already. It's only like I should have chose this. Sorry about the sudden just engaging the brakes. I just can't judge this track very well. Like this part I know quite well. Like I know the brake about here. Sorry about the sudden quite a good engaging the brakes. I just went into the corner, but that's about it. Have you been in a relationship? I honestly don't have the time for a relationship. I've got so much going on in my life. I don't think I'd have the time to like cater to a person and their needs. You know what I mean? I mean, never say never, of course, but at this current point in my life, no. Have you been in a relationship? I do not have the time. I'm a very busy woman, but I never like rule it out. Like if I meet someone, I meet someone. Like cater to a person and their needs. You saw the GT, same. I went to cinema to see it with a friend, and the friend I went with, she's not played, I don't think she's played Gran Turismo, and it's not really her thing, but we went together anyway, and she really enjoyed it, and I was pleasantly surprised, so I didn't think she would, but we were on the edge of our seats the entire time. I really enjoyed the Gran Turismo film. You saw the GT the same. I went to cinema to see it with a friend, and the friend I went with, she's still an Xbox guy. That's fair enough. I have no bad blood towards Xbox. Like now I've transitioned over to PlayStation fully, and I used to be strictly just an Xbox person beforehand. but now I only play on PlayStation. But I'm not opposed to Xbox. I still have my Xbox One. And I have a lot of love for but for Xbox because I had a lot of good memories on my Xbox. So with Xbox Live and stuff like that, and that was kind of like, I feel like my prime time playing video games was when I had my Xbox 360 and all that. That was fun times. But beforehand, I was sort of like you. Like I played Xbox, but I'd only played a little bit of PlayStation because my very first console was a PlayStation 2, and I played that religiously when I was really young. And I got an Xbox 360 when I was about 9 or 10, I think. That was fun. And yeah, I've just. But beforehand, I was from sort of like then until I was about 17. So for about my very first console. 7 years, I just played Xbox non-stop. But I also had an original Xbox, about 9 or 10, I think. I played the original Xbox as well. My brother had one. And yeah, I just loved playing Halo 2 on that thing. That was some of the most fun times. 17, it's raining. So for about 7 years, I just played Xbox. So Gucci face. But yeah, and I didn't play much PlayStation, and then I got a PS4, so I could play Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and then since then I've just been fully into PlayStation, and I've now fully transitioned over to PlayStation. Like I'd never play my Xbox, and PlayStation is my first choice when I pick games now. Like that's my console. But yeah, and I did. We got the PS5 this summer, nice. They're like quite easy to get now because they definitely weren't beforehand. I've now told you I suck at this PlayStation. I've never played an Xbox, and PlayStation is my first choice when I pick games now. I've never played Metal Gear Solid, so probably not. Never been intrigued by the games. My brother plays Metal Gear Solid though, or he used to. I don't know if he does anymore, but he played Metal Gear Solid 5, I think, when that came out, and he liked it. And I've got a few friends who are really into Metal Gear Solid, so. I've never played Metal Gear Solid, so probably not. Yeah, the PS2 was my first proper gaming console, and yeah, likewise, the Xbox One controversy didn't stop me. I still got an Xbox One, and I would say though, like the Xbox One is my least favourite gaming console I've had. Like, it wasn't terrible, it just wasn't a bit of me. Like, I didn't have as many good memories on the Xbox One as I did with the Xbox 360. Yeah, the PS2 was my first. I don't know if that was just because the intense feelings of nostalgia I feel when I'm on the Xbox 360, but with the Xbox One, not so much. I would say though, like I definitely have better memories with my PlayStation 4 and 5, just because of the games I've played and enjoyed, but I never got that same feeling with the Xbox One as I did with the Xbox 360. Like, the only like intensely good memories I have of the Xbox One is playing Minecraft with my friends, and Halo games and the Life is Strange games, because I played those for the first time on the Xbox, but I've replayed them all on the PS4 and 5 now, so apart from Full Storm, which I still need to do because I feel like now I'm able to play it. So playing Minecraft with my friends. Oh my god, the indie games. Oh man, I used to spend hours in the Xbox Marketplace, like just downloading all these random indie games. There was one I played called I Made a Game with Zombies in it. I don't know if any of you guys are going to know what that is, but it was so like, it was the best £1 I ever spent. You know, when Microsoft points were a thing. I think it was like 100 Microsoft points or something like that, which equates to like a couple quid. And yeah, that was pretty. That was a pretty amazing indie game. I Made a Game with Zombies in it. I don't know if any of you. Of course, Life is Strange will make a comeback. It was so like, it was the best £1 I ever spent. You know, when Microsoft points were a thing. Yeah, I hated that. You know, you're playing online with some friends you'd met, and yeah, there was a time where you went offline and you never played again. Happens. Life is Strange will make a comeback. All got to grow up sometime, I suppose. I only made like a few friends online. Yeah, I hated that. You know, I tend to just stick with my circle of people I know in real life, but I did. meet a few people online playing Xbox. Mostly when I played Red Dead Redemption online, and I met a few people when I played Call of Duty. But I would never go on game chat like public because the verbal abuse was just insane.
I tend to just stick with
Yes, Total Miner was my favourite as well. That was like my go-to game before Minecraft came out, was Total Miner. I had such a good time. But the spiders in that game, oh my god, they used to scare the shit out of me. I think it was like the model and the noise they made. Ooh, no, it still makes me cringe now. Yeah, that was a terrifying experience when I was a child, playing Total Miner, going down in a cave and seeing the spider for the first time. Oh my god. Gives me like war flashbacks. I think it was like the model and the noise they made. Ooh, no, it still makes me cringe now. Yeah, that was a terrifying experience. Total Miner, going down in a cave and seeing the spider for the first time. Oh my god. Death Gen fight gives me like war flashbacks. Never played any fighting games really. Would you class WWE as a fighting game? Like, not really. Sport game, isn't it, I suppose? Which, speaking of WWE, I played those a lot on the Xbox 360. And then never played any fighting games. I stopped playing when I got an Xbox One, and I say very recently, it was this year, I bought WWE 2K22 because that was the most recent one at the time, and I loved it. But I haven't got 2K23 yet, but I plan on getting 2K23. So it's going to be like, it's John Cena. Like, I can't say no to John Cena. But I was mostly compelled to pick up 2K22 because Rey Mysterio being like, you know, the poster boy for the game. Rey Mysterio is my favourite wrestler of all time, so it just felt right. But yeah, definitely on that WWE hype. But I don't watch or keep up with the wrestling or storylines. I just enjoy playing the games. But I was mostly compelled to pick up 2K22 because Rey Mysterio being like, you know, the poster boy for the game. Rey Mysterio is my favourite wrestler of all time. Yes, Total Miner did have some pretty cool content. Yeah, definitely on that. Those were the days. I don't watch or keep up with the wrestling storylines. I just enjoy playing the games. And I found Total Miner by accident. Like, I was just looking I literally just typed Minecraft onto the Xbox Marketplace, and this was when Minecraft for the Xbox had been announced, but it wasn't out yet. Those were the days. And I was awaiting it, and I found Total Miner, and it was like, oh, best match. Ended up buying it with like some leftover Microsoft points. Fell in love with it, got my friends to buy it, and those were the best days. Those were so fun. But the Minecraft days I had after getting it on the Xbox 360 and my friends doing the same, those were also some good times. SmackDown vs Raw, yeah, best match. The best SmackDown vs Raw game was 2009. Sorry, but it was. SmackDown vs Raw 2009, mainly because that was my first one. Yeah, those were the days. I do like Jeff Hardy, yeah. SmackDown vs Raw. No, I used to. I don't know what he's like now, but I used to like Jeff Hardy. The best SmackDown vs Raw game was 2009. Sorry. I've never played PvP in Minecraft, but yeah, I was one of those hardcore survival. I still am. Like this year actually, I played Minecraft again. I platinumed the game on PS5 because I just felt it was right doing that, considering I've got so much time. And I've never played PvP in Minecraft, but yeah, I was one of those hardcore survival. Now I still only play survival. This year actually, I played. But I would try PvP, I guess. But I feel like in order to get into Minecraft Online and PvP, you need to play on the PC. And I've always been a console Minecraft player. I've never played PvP in Minecraft. Yes, I rate 2009 over 2007. I know, unpopular opinion. I have played SmackDown vs Raw 2007, but I suppose I can't form a full opinion because I didn't play much of it. But I feel like in order to get into Minecraft Online and PvP, you need to play on the PC. And I've always been. I feel like 2016 was when all of that became quite popular, though. Like, I know PvP was also always quite a popular category of online play with Minecraft, but I feel like 2016 was when it really took off because of you saying the battle mini games and stuff. Kind of sets all that off, I suppose. I remember back when I was really into Minecraft, the only like online game I used to watch people play of Minecraft was Spleef. And I used to play a bit of Spleef, Minecraft Spleef. That was good fun. Those were the days. I do really miss Minecraft, but again, I feel like I've done all I can on it now. But now I've got PlayStation Plus, I'm going to ask one of my friends if she'll play Minecraft with me, because Minecraft's better with another person now. Like, now I'm older, I'm like, yeah, I've got to play with another person. But when I was young, I could have done this. Good fun. Those were the days. Are you a coffee drinker? No, I do not drink coffee. It's too bitter for me. I have tried drinking coffee. I hated it. I've had black coffee before, hated it. I've had latte, hated it. I've had cappuccino, hated it. Just can't deal with the taste. That, and I can't have caffeine because, well, I can, but I'm very sensitive to caffeine. So when I have caffeine, I'm like, I feel really sick after. I hated it. I've had black coffee before, hated it. I've had latte, hated it. I've had cappuccino, hated it. Just can't deal with the taste. Speaking of which, two of the most popular servers in Minecraft is input-based or device-based matchmaking, which is supposed to make you play against people based on input device. Interesting. So I suppose more of a fair competition. Okay, this track as well, I also, this circuit I'm racing on right now, I always butcher it, like even when I'm concentrating. So now I'm not concentrating, I'm going to butcher it. You guys are just going to watch me wipe out. Interesting. So I suppose more of a fair competition. Okay, this track. I don't think it helps that I'm tired as well. Like, I've got work tomorrow, which I know, grim. I'm working New Year's Eve. Like, even when I'm concentrating. At New Year's Day, sorry. But what can you do, I suppose? It's a bank holiday, so. Okay, this track. I don't think it helps that I'm tired as well. I have heard of CubeCraft. It's based in the UK, nice. At New Year's Day, sorry. What can you do, I suppose? So what is it you like about living in the UK? Because if you're going to say the economy, I'll be very surprised. Or the people. And then again, saying that, like, there are some areas in the UK where people are really, really nice. Unfortunately, the area I'm from, people are not nice. Like, literally, about a 10-minute drive from my town, there's another town, and the people there are so friendly. Like, you could literally, you walk through the street and people go, oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. If you were to do that in my town, you'd get a punch in the face. Like, it's just crazy. The differentials of different residents from towns that are literally like about 2 miles away from each other. Like, it's insane. Like 5 miles, not even that far. You walk through the street and people go, oh, the places are pretty cool, not gonna lie to you. Like, that's one thing we do have. It's a lot of like touristy culture over here. We've got some pretty cool landmarks, and the food, yes. I am a sucker for the British food, being a Brit myself, of course. Northwest, nice. See, I live in the southeast, so it's kind of like the south. So it's not particularly fantastic down here. I feel like I've got the short end of the stick. But up the north, you get some quite nice places up north. So British food, being a Brit myself, of course. Oh yes, winter break, of course. See, I live in the southeast. I think all of schools, colleges, universities, they go back next week. Anyway. Which is not great for me. It's now like if I finish work at like 3 p.m. on Sundays, I'm gonna get stuck on on some days. It sounded like I said some days. On some days, especially in the week, if I finish work at 3 p.m., I'm gonna get stuck in school rush traffic. Because where I live is like there's like 3 schools in like a 2-mile radius. Which is not great for me. It's now like if I finish work. I do live in the hood, yeah. I'm gonna get stuck on. See, in America or other places of the world, it's called, oh, I come from the hood. In the UK, it's called, oh, I come from a council estate. That's where I'm from. I come from a council estate. So, like, I feel like if you grew up in a council estate in the UK, you're built different, 100%. when you live in a rough part of the UK, a rough town.
See, in America or other places of the world, it's called, oh, I come from the hood. In the UK,
Oh
it's
yeah,
called,
people
I
are
come
way
from the
nicer up
council
north.
estate. That's where I'm
100%.
from. Council estate, so like,
I've not
I feel
been up
like if you
north, but
grew up
I
in a
know people that
council
have,
estate,
and have said that the people up there are much kinder than people down here, which unfortunately they're not. But it's not all bad. You know, every town and every area has a bad apple, of course. But there's just something about living in the south that just screams, you know, there's just so much wrong down here that we're like up north are doing it so right. Like people are just so nice up there. It's nice. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to move up north. Like, oh, good for you. You never get, I'm going to move back down south. People are like, oh, why would you do that?
There's just something about living in the south that just screams, you know, there's just so much wrong down
I hate being from the south.
that we're like up north are doing it so right. Like people are just so nice up there. It's nice. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to move up north. Like, oh, good for you. You never get, I'm going to move back down south. People are like, oh, why would you do that?
I can't believe I broke too soon again.
I hate being from the south. That we're like up north are doing it so right. So nice. Oh yeah, I'm going to move up north. Oh, good for you. You never get, I'm going to move back down south. People are like,
Have I ever met any famous people? Yes, I've met one famous person. People who are not from the UK probably won't know who he is, but I met Stephen Mulhern. He's like a TV presenter in the UK, and he done like a few pretty popular TV shows such as like X Factor. I think he done Britain's Got Talent as well, and like a few other shows. I met him at Butlins when I was like 12, and he was really nice. He was really sweet. And I've met one YouTuber. Her name's Emma Blackery. She's also another UK YouTuber who's like really really popular. She's got like over 1 million subscribers. I met her actually. She's from the south and she lives in the same town I live in. Well, she's from the same town I live in, so she sometimes comes down to visit family. And I bumped into her in the supermarket and I went over to her. She was really nice. And we took a picture together and everything. It was really cute. So I've only met like one really popular. She's got like over 1 million subscribers. I met her actually. She's from the south and she lives in the same town I live in. Well, she's from the same town I live in, so she sometimes comes down to visit family. And I bumped into her in the supermarket. Yeah, I've only met like famous British personalities. I've not met any like A-list worldwide celebrities, unfortunately. But I've seen really famous people, like such as Blink-182, you know. I've technically seen Mark Hoppus, Tom DeLonge and Travis Barker in the flesh, because I saw them live. And Paramore, I've seen Hayley Williams and Taylor York and Zach Farrow in the flesh. And I've seen Harry Styles in the flesh. I saw him very up close actually, because I was on the front row on the standing pitch, so I saw him very close. Could basically smell the man. But I've not met them, sadly. So.
And Paramore, I've seen Hayley Williams.
But I don't think, as much as I like Harry Styles, I don't think I'd like to meet him in person.
And I've seen Harry Styles.
Out of all of those people I just mentioned, that's not like to meet most is Hayley Williams. 110%. Thoughts on the A24 movies? Not seen them, not heard of them. Sorry. Oh shit.
As much as I like Harry Styles,
I flew to the UK with 3 airlines so far. Is that 3 like separate airlines you mean? Like you've flown to and from the UK 3 times?
Thoughts on the A24 movies? Not seen them, not heard of them. Sorry.
Oh shit. Oh my god, guys, we've got an hour and a half of this year left.
I flew to the UK with 3 airlines so far. Is that 3 like separate airlines you mean? Like you've flown to and from the UK 3 times?
I think I've only left the UK once. I went abroad once and I was 11. I flew to Mauritius because my stepfather at the time was from there. So we, my mum and myself and him flew over there so he could see his family. And it was the first and only time I've been abroad. And I wish I could tell you more, but where I was only like 10 or 11. I don't really remember it that well. I remember being miserable and being petrified of flying because I was convinced the plane was going to fall out of the sky for the entire 11-hour flight. But yeah, that was a pretty scary experience for me when I was young. But I've not flown since. But I feel like the next time I go abroad, I'll probably go somewhere really close, like the Netherlands or something like that. Like I'd like to go to Amsterdam, and no, not for the drink and drugs. I am genuinely interested in the culture and the landmarks over there, and I would go probably further out than just staying in Amsterdam. I'd probably go to other parts of the Netherlands as well, because I feel like when you go, I'd like to go to Amsterdam, people automatically think, they're gonna go smoke some weed. Like, no, not me. I would actually go for the culture, and I know weed is a big part of the culture, but I would avoid that part. But for the food, the places, the people, then just stay in Amsterdam. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the next time I'll go abroad. That, and it's a very, very short flight. It's like 45 minutes on a plane from where I live to Amsterdam. So that'll probably be the next time I go abroad.
And I know weed is a big part of the culture.
Any of you guys ever been to the Netherlands? Hey Cole, how you doing? Long time no speak. How are you? Good to see you here.
It's a very, very short flight. It's like 45 minutes.
British Airways, Qatar Airways, and the Emirates. I've only ever flown with Emirates, so I can't really comment. I've never flown with any of those airlines before. Emirates is supposed to be really good. My mum flew with the Emirates when she went to Mauritius.
How are you?
Good to see you here. My stepdad split up, and she said Emirates was a really, really good airline.
I've only ever.
Have you ever thought about visiting or moving to America?
I can't really.
Visiting, yes. Moving, no. There's always that dream when you're young of moving to America, but I feel like it's probably not as, it's very romanticized. I'm not gonna say as great as it sounds. Like, I'm not trying to shit on your country or anything. Like, but
have you ever thought about visiting or moving to America?
You know, sometimes it's bad vibes over there. Yes, kind of like with the UK. Like, people probably feel the same about the UK as well. I will probably always live in the UK. Probably not this part of the UK I live in now.
It's very romanticized.
But if I were to move anywhere abroad, it'd be Canada, which I know technically is kind of America, near America. So
bad vibes over there. Kind of like the UK. Like, people probably feel the same about the UK.
I am happy to hear you're doing great. Yeah, no, I'm doing really, really well. You know, again, being away for a really long time, like 2 years now. Last time I made an online appearance was this time last year. I did a New Year's Eve stream last year, but you know, we're back again. I'm probably going to make this an annual thing when I'm not doing anything on New Year's Eve. It's to live stream. So.
Yeah, no, I'm doing really, really well.
No plans for New Year's. This is my plans for New Year's. Just streaming and hanging out with you guys.
Last time I made an online appearance was this time last year. I did a New Year's Eve stream last year, but you know, we're back again.
It is a luxurious airline, yes.
I'm probably going to make this an annual thing.
But then I've heard pretty good things about British Airways and Qatar Airlines, so, but I feel like the luxurious one is Emirates. Like, if you've flown with Emirates, that's bougie. But I did not see that call. It's suddenly getting dark in the game. It is a luxurious airline. But then I've heard pretty good things about British Airways and Qatar Airlines, so, but I feel like the luxurious one is Emirates. If you've flown with Emirates, that's bougie. Not see that call. Yes, they have the double-decker planes as well, don't they? Yes. And some of them have like showers on and bars and everything. Like, that's insane.
British Airways and Qatar Airlines. So I feel
like if you wanted, you could live on that aeroplane, dude. Like, imagine. Feel like though, again, like going abroad again, I'll probably fly with like Ryanair or somewhere like that, or like EasyJet. I won't go on like any luxurious airlines. Like, if you want to. Oh my god! Don't even get me started on Heathrow, dude. I drove to Heathrow not long ago, and like driving there and back is.
Again, I'll probably fly with like Ryanair.
Yeah, never again. Or like EasyJet. But then saying that, I've driven to Heathrow twice. The first time I drove to Heathrow, it weren't that bad. The second time was absolutely shambolic. And then I drove to Luton Airport to drop my dad off. And the first time I drove to Heathrow Airport was to drop my dad off at the airport. the traffic and roundabouts around that airport. No one knows how to do roundabouts properly in the UK, I swear to God.
It weren't that bad.
And it's like one of those roundabouts that have like,
and then I drove to Luton.
I don't know, like 4 or 5 lanes, and people get confused. But then I drove to Luton Airport, and my dad was like, oh, Luton isn't as bad as Heathrow. Luton was way worse. I don't know why. Like, I feel like that's such an unpopular opinion. I hate it. It wasn't driving there, it was driving back. I got stuck in standstill traffic up the M1, I think.
Like 4 or 5 lanes.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to go to Heathrow Airport, I don't want to drive there because I have to go on the M25, which is like a motorway, or if you're not from the UK, a highway, which is very notorious for being problematic. I don't find the M25 that bad, to be honest. But yeah, the last time I drove to Heathrow Airport, and Heathrow Airport is a bit, you know,
because a lot of people are like,
not great.
oh, I don't want to go to Heathrow Airport, I don't want to drive there because I have to go on the M25.
Have you ever watched Codename Kids Next Door Teen Titans? I haven't, I'm afraid. Any New Year's resolutions? Yes. Take more pictures.
The last time I drove to Heathrow Airport,
because
and Heathrow Airport is a bit.
I've not taken enough pictures. Like, I literally own like a Canon 200D DSLR, and I don't use it.
Have you ever watched
another one is to get fit again, because I'm very unfit. I stopped working out last year because I got, I don't want to say I got diagnosed with an illness, but I have like a problem with one of my eyes, or both my eyes, and it causes me to have vertigo and things like that, so I can't do any like strenuous exercise. So probably to get more fit.
Very unfit. I stopped working out last year because I got.
Yeah, that's basically it, really. It's those two. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I'm interested to know.
My eyes,
all of you,
both my eyes, and it causes me to have vertigo.
Oh, that's handy, especially having Emirates and Qatar Airways 1.5 respectively away from where you live. Decent. So you've literally got luxury airlines just right at your doorstep.
Yeah, that's basically it, really. It's those two.
Do you know what's at my doorstep? Ryanair, probably. Or like EasyJet or something like that.
Oh, that's handy. Especially having Emirates and Qatar Airways 1.5.
You know what though?
Decent.
As we're talking about going abroad and stuff, I suppose one of my New Year's resolutions would be to go abroad. Again, probably visit the Netherlands.
Do you know what's at my doorstep? Ryanair.
Easy to get to from where I live, so.
Or like.
Like, I literally live like 20 minutes or like 20-minute drive away from an airport, so, but it's not like in the city, the airport's like,
as we're talking about going abroad
local,
stuff, I suppose one of my New Year's resolutions,
I suppose in a way local.
Again, probably visit the Netherlands,
and it's really easy to get to and from that airport for me.
Like, I literally live like.
We're gonna go on holiday this summer. Ooh, we're going anywhere nice?
So, but it's not like in the city, the airport's like, as we're talking about going local.
I suppose that'll be during your like summer break. You go.
It's really easy to get to from that airport for me. Like, I literally live.
We're gonna go on holiday this summer. I'm going to overtake you. Shit.
It's not like in the city.
I suppose that's technically my New Year's resolution, to go on holiday. But I probably won't go in the summer. I'll just go like when it's cheapest, which is usually in like September time when the kids go back to school and stuff. Nice. I mean, going away on holiday now is so expensive, but in my opinion, it's so worth it.
I probably won't go in the summer.
It's always nice, like just getting away for a while, experiencing another country, another culture.
Kids go back to school and stuff.
Like deja vu, 2 Ford GTs right there.
I mean, going away on holiday now is so expensive, but in my opinion, it's so worth it. It's always nice, like just getting away for a while, experiencing another country, another culture.
Like deja vu, 2 Ford GTs right there.
I mean, going away on holiday now is so expensive, but in my opinion, it's so worth it. It's always nice, like
when GTA 6 comes out, are you calling out for work like everyone else? Probably not. Like, I'm looking forward to GTA 6, but like probably not looking forward to it the way I looked forward to GTA 5, because I'm a bit older now and as much as I love video games still, I don't get the same hype feeling about new games coming out as I did back then. I think the last time I felt properly hyped about a video game coming out was Life is Strange 2, True Colours, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Those games, I was so hyped for those, and it made me feel like a kid again. Like especially Life is Strange True Colours, which is like the most recent game. But I'm really looking forward to GTA 6, but oh shit. But again, I'm not, I won't call out for work for it. To be honest, if the game comes out like over the seasonal period, which it probably will, like in the fall, I won't be able to get the time off work if I'm still working at where I work now. Because at my job, you can't have any annual leave between the months of November and January. So if it comes out between then, I won't be able to call out for work. Like, I won't be able to have paid time off. And I certainly won't have a sick day, so because they are not paid at my job, so the annual leave is only paid, just time off book, but which I'm entitled to. But yeah, me too. Those were the days. I was only 13 years old when GTA 5 came out, which is insane. My mum had to come with me to buy the game because obviously I was underage. But yeah, those were the days. I remember I had to go to school. My mum wouldn't let me have the day off, so I went to school, and then after school we went to pick the game up, and I remember just being so excited. Those were the days. I was only 13 years old when just playing it until I went to bed, and then the next day I had school, and so many there was no girls in my school who gamed, so a lot of the boys were gamers. So quite a few of the boys had called out sick at school so they could stay at home and play GTA, but my mum wouldn't let me do that, I remember. And back then I was like, damn it mum, but now I'm older, I'm like, oh, you know what, that was just good parenting. Like, my mum was just trying to make me understand what the priorities were, and that wasn't drinking. So a lot of the boys were gamers, so quite a few of the boys had called out sick at school so they could stay at home and play GTA, but my mum wouldn't let me do that. Yo, that's bad. They sold age-restricted games to underage people. I'm 23, and if I were to go in a shop and buy Grand Theft Auto, which is an age-rated game, so you have to be 18 to buy it, I would still get asked for identification. It's so embarrassing. Where I look so young for my age, but I'm actually butchering it there, where I look very young for my age, I get ID'd for everything. I get ID'd for energy drinks, I get ID'd for paracetamol, like painkillers. I get ID'd for lottery tickets, like, not that I buy lottery tickets, or like scratch cards, I get ID'd for those. Like, it's just so embarrassing, dude. Where I look very young for my age. Cultural moment in history. I was in the 8th grade as well when GTA 5 came out. 8th grade, you're like 13, aren't you? Yeah, that's about the age I was. You were 11, dude. That's insane. I just can't believe the game is like 10 years old. Like, it feels like yesterday that all the stuff with GTA happened, you know, like GTA 5 and then the launch of the online. Just an absolutely like defining moment for gamers when GTA 5 came out. Like, we all remember that day so well. I just can't believe the game is like 10 years old. Like, it feels just like when Rockstar release, like big Rockstar releases are just cultural moments. Like when Red Dead Redemption 2 come out, oh my god. See, luckily for me, I didn't have to call out for work or anything or school because I was at college, and college is quite, you know, it's quite laid back in the UK. Like, you don't have to go, like, as long as you study at home, you don't really care. And I didn't have a job at the time, so I literally just got to play Red Dead 2 to my heart's content without worrying about school or a job. See, luckily for me, I didn't have to call out. And that for me was another, like, that was the last time I had that feeling of just pure, like, feeling like a child. Just putting all your time and effort and energy into this game. Red Dead 2 was that last game for me. And I didn't have a job at the time. So. And like, I had that excitement when Life is Strange True Colours come out, but I suppose where it's a different genre of game, I didn't have to invest too much time and effort and energy into it until I realised that, oh, okay, I've completed the game now. Whereas literally Red Dead 2 has been out for what, 6 years, 7 years, no, not that long, 5 or 6 years. And I've beaten the main story, but I've not fully beaten the game. And like, because it's just so massive. Life is Strange True Colours come out, but I suppose where it's a different genre of game. We have stayed in Los Santos for far too long. We really have. Like, as great as Los Santos is, we're bored. 6 years, 7 But it, by the looks of it, GTA 6 looks like it's set in Vice City, which is amazing because I love Vice City. And fun fact, that was actually the first video game I ever played. So
we have stayed in Los Santos for far too long. We really have. Like, as great as Los Santos
I did not hear about the GTA Source leak. To be fair, I don't really keep up with Rockstar. Like, unless they make those big announcements, such as like GTA 6, like the little news and stuff like that, I don't really keep up with. Like, I didn't even look at the GTA 6 leaks because partially I didn't want to. But I didn't look at them, and I didn't find out about them until quite later on.
To be fair, I don't really
Like, I was quite late to the party when they were like, "Oh, did you hear about the GTA 6 leaks?" And I was like, "What?" And it had happened like a week ago at this point.
Like, I didn't even look at the GTA 6 leaks.
And that is a good first Grand Theft Auto game for sure, Vice City Stories. Never played it, but I've watched someone do a playthrough of it on YouTube, and yeah, that looks pretty good.
Like, I was quite late.
Vice City was my first Grand Theft Auto game, and Vice City was actually my first video game ever played. Oh yeah, same. I wouldn't say it's in my top 3, but Red Dead 2 is in my top 5 of games of all time. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 is just so special. It just exceeded my expectations in every single way possible. Just an absolute masterpiece.
Vice City was actually my first video game ever.
GTA 4 was your second. I think, well, the first GTA game and video game I ever played was Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And then my second was San Andreas.
Red Dead Redemption 2
my third was 4, and then my fourth was 5. And I obviously played like, I played Liberty City Stories on the PSP quite a lot.
GTA 4 was your second. I think, well, the first GTA game.
But the only Grand Theft Auto games I've beaten the story on is Grand Theft Auto 5. I've never beaten the story on all the others.
And my fourth was 5.
I never played Chinatown Wars. Wasn't that on the PSP, or was it on the PS2 as well? I can't remember, because I know Liberty City Stories was on the PSP.
But the only Grand Theft Auto games I've beaten the story on.
But I don't remember. Right, that's it for this championship. I've done it. I've come first place in every race, but I did not get a clean race bonus for any of
Was it
them.
on the PS2
I knew I wouldn't
as well? I can't remember, because I know.
but I was number 1 overall, so I'm gonna have a look into buying that Supra that I wanted to buy if I don't have it already. But I don't remember.
Right, that's it for this championship.
PSP, DS, iOS, and Android. Nice. Has anyone played the GTA games on iOS and Android? Because I had Grand Theft Auto, not Vice City, San Andreas on iOS. That was interesting. No, it wasn't San Andreas, it was Vice City. I had Vice City on iOS. Has some exclusive missions. I wonder why. Do you think maybe that it was just the operating system?
Has anyone played the GTA games on iOS and Android? Because I had Grand Theft Auto, not Vice City, San Andreas on iOS.
Thank you so much for popping in, Cole.
That was interesting.
I hope you have an amazing New Year as well.
Vice City, I had
And
Vice City on iOS.
hopefully I'll see you soon. And I won't leave it an entire year. I'll actually make some kind of appearance on this YouTube channel. But yeah, really good to see you, and I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
Thank
and
you
I hope
so
you have a
much
great
for
New Year.
popping in,
Thanks for
Cole.
popping in.
I hope you have an amazing New Year as well. And hopefully I'll see you soon. And I won't leave it.
Let's have a look at this Supra. I don't know if I have it.
I'll actually make.
And also, let's do this roulette card, see what I get. I always get the low end of the
But yeah,
bargain.
really good.
I always get like 10,000 credits or something. I never get anything good. Let's have a look. It's only 4 stars, so I won't get anything grand. Oh, it's for parts again. And for a Bugatti. Oh wow, suspension.
I don't know if I have it.
What's it for?
And also, let's do this roulette card, see what I get. I always get the low
Probably a
end of the
vehicle I don't have.
I always get like 10,000 credits or something. I never get anything good. Let's have a look. It's only 4 stars, so I won't get anything grand. Oh, it's for parts again.
Sony at the time wanted third-party games to have 20% exclusive content. Sounds like Sony.
Suspension.
So I remember when I played on Xbox One, people being like, "Oh, why would you want an Xbox? Because like Sony get the DLC first for games." And I was like, "Oh, I don't really care."
It's only 4 stars, so I won't get anything grand.
What about GTA Vice City? What about it?
Third-party games have 20% exclusive content.
Great game.
Sounds like Sony.
So I remember when I played on Xbox One, people being like, "Oh, honestly,
why would
like
you
the
want an
first
Xbox?
time
Because, like,
I played GTA Vice City,
Sony get the
being my first
DLC
video game
first
ever,
for games.
as I've said for
I was
like
like,
the fourth
oh, I
time.
don't really care.
permanent memory in my brain was
What about
completing
GTA Vice
like the
City?
first
What
cutscene
about
in the
it?
game, getting on that moped in the back alley, and the first song that played was Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, and that's like a core memory for me.
Honestly, like the first time I played GTA Vice
Yeah,
City,
of course, I've played it before, yeah.
as I've said for like 4th time.
Tommy Vercetti, remember the name? Yeah, oh man.
Completing like the first
He's
cutscene
still
in
my
the game,
favourite Grand
getting
Theft
on
Auto
that moped in the
protagonist. I
back
don't know if
alley,
that's
and
just
the
to
first
do
song that
with
played
the
was
fact
Billie
that
Jean
it
by
was my
Michael
first Grand
Jackson.
Theft Auto
That's like a
game, and
core
I have,
memory for me.
you know, that sentiment about it.
I played GTA Vice
Yeah, of
City.
course, I've played it before.
No,
No, you know what? No, my favourite GTA protagonist is CJ.
Tommy
But
Vercetti,
Tommy
remember the
Vercetti's up
name?
there,
Yeah,
but for reasons because of the nostalgia, I
He's still my
suppose.
favourite
But putting
Grand Theft
nostalgia
Auto protagonist.
aside,
I don't know if that's just to do with the fact that it was
have you
my
ever played
first Grand Theft
Manhunt?
Auto
I
game,
haven't
and I have
personally.
that
Never really
sentiment
intrigued
about
me,
it.
but I have seen the
Yeah, of course. I've played it.
references
No, you know what?
to
No, my
Manhunt
favourite
in the Grand
GTA
Theft Auto
protagonist
games.
is
Like when you
CJ.
go in that store and
Vercetti,
I think
Tommy
it's San
Vercetti's up
Andreas
there,
and there's like a
but for
Manhunt thing.
reasons because of the nostalgia, I
Still my
suppose.
favourite
But putting nostalgia
His
aside,
quotes are the funniest and the most memorable. Tell you that.
played Manhunt? I
Right, let's have a look in my garage for the Supra. I do
really
have a
intrigued me,
Supra,
but
but I don't know if it's the one that
references to Manhunt. My favourite GTA protagonist.
But when you go in that store and
go on San Andreas and
actual like and find Toyota. Toyota.
And the most
where are you?
memorable. Tell you that.
There you are.
Let's have a
Right,
look
so
in
I've
my
got the
garage.
RS97 Supra. I've got the G. Yeah, I do. I have it. It's this. Why do I still feel like it's something different though? And yes, I have another Fast and Furious livery.
And the most memorable. Tell you that. There you are. Right, so I've got the RS97 Supra.
A good question.
Yeah, I do.
What is your guys' favourite Grand Theft Auto 5 character? It's this. Why do I still feel like it's something different though? Yeah,
Yes, I have
with
another
GTA 3,
Fast
the
and Furious
physics and with the explosions, yeah. God, people screaming there's an explosion and tanks destroy cars and
A
they
good
touch it.
question. Yeah, I do.
What is your guys' favourite Grand Theft Auto 5 character?
What's this?
Now, GTA 3 is a solid game. We totally missed out on GTA 3. I have played GTA 3. So for me, it went Grand Theft Auto Vice City, first game and first GTA game I played.
A good question.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
What's your guys' favourite Grand Theft Auto?
Then GTA 3, GTA 4,
Now, GTA 3 is a solid game.
or it might be GTA 3,
We totally missed out on
then
GTA 3.
Liberty
I
City
have
Stories,
played
then
GTA
GTA 4, and
So
then GTA
for me,
5.
it went Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
And then obviously I
first
played
game,
like
first
Ballad of Gay
GTA game I
Tony
played.
and The Lost and Damned, but they don't
Grand
count
Theft
because they're
Auto
GTA 4
San
DLC.
Andreas.
So
Then GTA 3.
yeah,
GTA
Michael is.
4.
I like Michael. He makes me laugh.
GTA 3 is a solid game. Or it might be GTA 3.
My favourite is Franklin.
Then Liberty City Stories, then GTA 4, and then GTA 5. Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
And then obviously I
first
played
game,
like
first
Ballad of Gay
GTA
Tony.
game,
PS3 and
The Lost
360
Damned,
era was the last great era. Yeah, that was they were special.
Yeah, Michael is. I like Michael. He makes me laugh.
Yeah, they were very special. I miss those days. I had
My
so
favourite
many
is
good
Franklin.
memories
Liberty City Stories,
with that.
then GTA 4.
I'm gonna take this car for a spin because I've not actually driven this car much. So
last great era.
yeah, that was they were special.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. I did not do delivery on the car, by the way. I downloaded it off of the showcase. I'm not that talented. So many before anyone is like, oh my god, that.
I'm gonna take this car.
I like
for a spin
Lamar as well.
because,
Although I don't like that
I'm not
halfway
actually
through the
driven this
story,
car
he
much,
kind of
so-
like sides with Stretch for a little while. That kind of winds me up. But I think that's just because Lamar is so
I did not do
like
delivery on the car, by the way. I downloaded
he's
it
so
off of the showcase. I'm not that talented.
naive. You know what I mean?
It's like, oh my god, that.
I could have used this car in the championship. I've just realised
Although I
that.
don't like that halfway through the story, he kind of like sides with Stretch.
This is
for a
what I'm
little while.
after.
That kind of
Is it in my collection? Hang on,
But
I
I
can't
think that's
see
just
the.
because Lamar is so like. He's so
I've acquired it apparently.
naive. You know what I mean?
I think that's what I've got like right here, like the car I've got now. RS20. GR Supra race car 19 plate, but this is a 20 plate.
This is what
Apparently I've acquired this car. It's in my collection. But I don't see the. I've acquired it. And then we've got the GR18. How many credits is this? Oh, there's two. That one and this car I've got now.
RS20. GR Supra race
Shows
car.
how educated I am.
20 plates. This is apparently I've acquired this car.
It doesn't, no. The Xbox One and PS4 generation didn't hit the same. Yeah, I agree. I think because for me, a lot of my friends had kind of grown up by then, so they weren't really as into all of the gaming stuff by then.
GR Supra race
Shows
car.
how educated I am.
Apparently
Yeah,
It
Lamar
doesn't,
always
no.
getting himself in
The
trouble.
Xbox One and PS4 generation didn't hit the same. Yeah, I agree. I think because for me,
There's a Liberty City license plate for a new update on
they
GT
weren't
Online. I
really
did not know that. That's pretty cool.
as into all of the gaming stuff by then.
Okay, is this car here in my collection? Because if not, I'll buy it. How much is it?
Yeah, Lamar always getting himself in
No,
trouble.
it's not. 450,000 credits. I feel like we've earned it. You know, we've just completed a championship, so
There's a Liberty City
yeah,
license
we'll
plate
buy it.
for a new
But I don't know whether to go
update
for this
on
one.
I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Into all of the gaming stuff.
Is there a difference in price? Sorry, I can't see.
This car here in my collection. Because if not, I'll buy it. How much is it? Yeah, Lamar
I think it's
always
just an
getting himself in
aesthetic
trouble.
thing.
It's not. It's 450,000 credits.
It's
I feel
no
like we've
different in
earned
the
it.
spec of the
You know,
car, I
we've just
don't
completed a
think.
championship, so
Or it might just be delivery that's different. I think it's delivery.
Go for this one. I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
Is there a difference in price? Sorry, I can't see.
This car here in my collection. Because if not, I'll buy it.
I think it's just an aesthetic. You had no one to play with. Yeah, no. I had.
Different in the spec of the car.
I used to play games with both of my cousins a lot.
It's different. I think it's delivery.
So I had them two, and I had two friends that I played with. So I had 4 people.
Sorry, I can't see this car.
But yeah, it just got to a point where we sort of all didn't want to play anymore. So we didn't.
Yeah, no.
I think I prefer this one.
I used to play games
the
with
colour
both of my
selection
cousins a
the
lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
like
I
this
had
one.
them two, and I had 2 friends that I
Purchase.
played with. So I had 4
We'll put a
people.
nice livery on it as well, and then we'll take it
but-
for a spin.
Yeah, it just got to a point where we sort of all didn't want to.
Yeah, no, there was no cross-play, no backwards compatibility.
I used to play games
Yeah.
with both of my cousins a lot.
I loved that backwards compatibility though.
Purchase. So I had 4
We'll put a nice
people.
livery on it as well. That is one thing that Xbox gets right over PlayStation, the backwards compatibility. Like the backwards compatibility on the Xbox is so much better than on the PlayStation. Like if you have a PS3 game, you have to buy it again to play it on the PS5, but on the Xbox, if you have an Xbox 360 game, I don't know if it's the same for the Xbox Series X or whatever
That
it
is one thing
is,
that
but
Xbox
with the Xbox
gets
One,
right
if you had an
over
Xbox
PlayStation,
360
the backwards
game
compatibility,
or an
like
original
backwards
Xbox game as well, I think you could just put it in your
much
Xbox
better
One and download it and play it,
if you
so
have
that
a
you didn't have to
PS3
rebuy
game,
anything. It is almost 11 in my time zone, yes, so we've got an hour until the new year.
If you have an Xbox 360 game,
I don't know if it's the same for the Xbox Series X or whatever it is, but with the Xbox One, if you had an Xbox 360
that's
a pretty cool addition. I find
or an
it
original Xbox
fascinating
game
that
as well, I
Rockstar
think
is still
it's
updating
just
GTA Online like after all these years, but I know it is their biggest financial
in my time zone.
intake, I suppose. Oh, no, it's leveled up. Ooh, got a new menu added. Nice.
With the Xbox One, if you had an Xbox,
That's a pretty cool addition.
I
Okay,
find it
same operating system. Okay, now that makes sense. For a while, I was looking to get an Xbox Series X, but I decided not to. Mainly because I do like the Bethesda games, and I know Bethesda is very much on the Microsoft side, so a lot of their releases are going to be on there, and they get the extra content and stuff. But I'm like, okay, how often do Bethesda release games? Not very often. So for a while, I was looking to get an Xbox Series X, you know, like the new Elder Scrolls game. Surely that's got to be multi-platform, right?
Bethesda games, and I know Bethesda.
Right, let's smack a livery on this car and then we'll tune it a little bit, see if there's any tuning we can do to it.
Are going to be on there.
But yeah, let's put a new livery on.
And stuff, but I'm like,
Already I like this
often do
one.
Bethesda release
That's a
games?
collection, not very often, so
for a while, I was looking to get an Xbox Series
you
X.
know, like the new Elder Scrolls
game.
got the Adidas
Surely
one.
that's
Don't really like that, not really feeling the Adidas. Right, let's smack a livery on this car and PlayStation a little bit, see if there's any tuning we can do to it. Dynamic themes, better graphics, yeah. Already I like this one. See, that's the thing I liked about the PlayStation is the PS4 operating system and the PS5 operating system are different. So it actually feels like you're upgrading, you know, like a PlayStation. Quick resume, yes.
dynamic themes. Better
I used to like the
graphics,
Xbox One snap feature when you could like snap another app and then the game. At the time, that was insane. Well, I like
The
this.
PS4 operating system and the PS5 operating system are different.
Yeah, that
So
was
it
a really
actually
cool
feels
feature
like
at the
it's
time, but I think that's not a thing anymore. The last time I checked.
Quick resume, yes. Dynamic themes. Better
I used to like the
Xbox.
Oh my
One
god, there's a
snap feature
KFC
when you could,
Supra.
like,
Look at that.
snap another app and then the game. At the time, that was insane. Well,
That is
like,
epic.
PS4
That's so
operating
cool.
system and the PS5 operating system are different. Yeah, that
So
was
it
a really
actually
cool
feels
feature
like
at the time, but I think that's not a thing anymore. The last time I checked.
And yes, before you ask, my microphone is leaning up against my body because I can't be bothered to hold it or balance it anymore. So this is where it's sitting. And I'm sorry if you can't really see me. I know the lighting is kind of jank, but
That's so cool.
I don't really have much choice right now.
But I think that's not a thing. And yes,
Yeah, a lot of people
before you ask, my
complained about the
microphone
snap
is leaning up
feature.
against my body
I liked it.
because I can't be bothered to
They
hold it or
removed
balance it.
that like quite a few years ago.
And I'm sorry if you can't really see me. I know
I
the
used to
lighting
use the
is
snap
kinda
feature
jank,
when I used to
but
live stream on Twitch, so I could live stream and see the chat at the same time.
choice right now.
Yeah, a lot of people complained about the snap feature. Yeah, since the system is more powerful, they should be able to do a bit more with it, but you'd think so, right?
A few years ago. And I'm sorry if you can't really see me. I used to use the snap feature when I used to live stream on Twitch.
Right, let's
so
take
I
this
could
card to the
live
tuning
stream
shop,
and
have a
see the
look.
chat at the same time.
Probably could do some new tyres, can't do any weight reduction or anything to it. It's probably already... Yeah, since the system
put
is
an
more
RPM
powerful,
charger
they should be able to do a bit more with it, but you'd think so, right?
A few years ago. I used to use the snap feature when I
Looks like we're best for this one. Right, let's take this card to the tuning shop, have a look. Probably could do some new tyres, can't do any weight reduction or anything to it. It's probably... I always find it so funny when people talk about Gran Turismo. They're like, because performance points is like the performance points of the car, but it's abbreviated to PP, and people go, so basically Gran Turismo is just a huge PP contest.
probably could do some new tyres, can't do any weight reduction to it.
Snap for Xbox parties, Twitch chats, party overlay, yeah. No, it's integrated to the Xbox guide, which is still on the Xbox 360.
Performance points is like the performance points of the car, but it's abbreviated to PP. So people go, so basically.
Do you remember the
Gran
old
Turismo is
Xbox
just a
360
contest.
dashboards? They had the Blades one, the very first one, and then they had the one with
Snap for Xbox parties, Twitch chat.
the second
party
one. That was my
overlay, yeah.
favourite, with like the
Nice
grey,
integrated
and then they made it like a white colour, and then they made it like the Bing Google one. I hated that one. But my favourite one was like,
Do you remember the old Xbox 360 dashboards?
the second one, not the
They
first
had the
Blades
Blades
one.
one, the very
That was my
first one,
favourite.
and then they had the one with the second one. That was my favourite. With like the
All
grey,
those parts,
and
no
then
turbo
like a
boost.
white
There it
colour.
is, nitro
And then
system.
They made it.
But the car's already got a turbo. There's the supercharger, that's
My
essentially a
favourite one was
turbo. But the car's already got turbo,
Yeah.
but you can add nitros to
second
it.
one, not the
But I
first
find
one.
adding nitros to the cars in this game, so I don't really feel the difference. So, there's something that does make it better is adding the tyres. We're going to put some soft tyres in this car.
Nitro system. But the car's already got a
Xbox
turbo.
Blades was the first one your Xbox
There's
came with.
the supercharger.
Yeah, I remember the
That's
Xbox Blades
turbo.
one.
But the car's
Those
already
were
got a
the
turbo,
days.
But you can add nitros to it.
I do miss that
I find adding nitros to
dashboard,
cars
but
in
my
this game
favourite was the
It's something that does make
the
it
second
better
one. I
is
can't remember what it was
adding
called.
Tyres. We're going to put some soft tyres.
Yeah,
in
my
this
Xbox
car.
Ones also went through that as well.
Xbox
I've got the
Blades
original
was the
fat
first one,
Xbox One down here, but I've got the
Yeah,
white
I
one
remember the
because it was like a
Xbox
Sunset
Blades
Overdrive bundle.
Those were the days.
Really cool.
I do miss that.
Right, let's put a livery on this car.
Was the something that does
The second. I think I'm gonna go for the Castrol one.
Yeah, my Xbox Ones also went through that as well. I've got the original fat Xbox
I like this one. I know it's kind of basic, like everyone has
like
like
a
a
Sunset
Castrol
Overdrive bundle.
livery on the car, but it kind of gives me retro vibes, and I like it.
Right, let's put
So
the livery
this is
on
the
this
livery on the
car.
car. Sorry, guys.
I
Yes,
think I'm gonna go
I
for
liked the
Castrol
2013 Xbox One. The chunky one has a charm to it. Have you ever had a PSP? Yes, I had a PSP. I loved it. But the only really, like, the only memories I really have with the PSP is playing Liberty City Stories on it. And I had a few like UMD movies on it.
Yes.
Those being
I
the
like
Simpsons movie. I had a Family Guy movie,
chunky
and
one
Alvin and the
has
Chipmunks.
a charm.
It's a very strange collection, I know.
Have you ever had a PSP? Yes, I had a PSP. I loved
The
it.
NXE, that's it. Yeah, that's the dashboard I liked. That is the one I really liked. I had so many memories of that dashboard. Loved it. And then they updated it to like it like the white panels rather than the grey. And yeah, I didn't like the white panels. Too much stress on the eyes. It's a very strange collection, I know. We're gonna take this car for just a lap around Spa, and then I'm gonna call it a day for Gran Turismo today. Because I've been playing for an hour and a half, over an hour and a half straight. So, and I said, oh yeah, this stream isn't just gonna be Gran Turismo.
White panels rather than the grey. And yeah, I didn't like the white panels. Too much stress.
Ooh, the braking on this car's good.
It's very strange.
Alright, just a disclaimer, never driven this car before, so sorry if the gameplay is bad.
And I said, oh yeah, this stream isn't just going to be Gran Turismo. White panels rather than the grey. And yeah, I didn't like the white panels.
Yes, sound effects, I love the achievement pop sound, those original Xbox sound effects just take me back. Just curious, will you ever make another video? Yes, I will. I know I've been saying for the last 2 years now, oh yeah, I will, and I haven't, but I will. When I'm ready, I will. I don't want to say when, because I don't want to make any promises, but I will make effects. Yeah, that's when I signed up for Xbox Live as well, during the NXT period. Those were some good times. Oh shit.
Make another video? Yes, I will.
Lapse in concentration.
I know I've been saying for the last 2 years now, oh yeah, I will, and I haven't, but I will.
Yeah, me too.
When I'm ready, I will.
I remember when I very first got Xbox Live, because I used my brother's Xbox Live for a while. But when I got my own Xbox, I think I was 11.
Yeah, that's when I signed up for Xbox Live.
My own Xbox with Xbox Live. I got that during the NXT period, and I remember getting that and Dead Island and playing Dead Island, and yeah, that was a good Christmas.
Yeah, me too. I remember when I
we do share a lot of things in common. I suppose because we are very close in age as well.
My own Xbox, I think I was 11.
So we kind of experience things similarly. Don't know where that word is coming from. We experience things similar.
And yeah, that was a good Christmas. Yeah, me too. We do share a lot of things in common. I suppose because we are.
I like this car. I like the way it feels. Fast. Got a bit of oomph to it. Pretty good on the corners. Pretty good grip. I like it. Definitely going to be using this car for the foreseeable.
Yeah, that was a good Christmas. Yeah, me too. We do share a lot.
How I got NXE was not in a way most people got it. Mine came through a game released in or after 2008. Interesting. Pretty good on the corners. Pretty good grip. I loved on the NXE when it'd show you like your avatar and stuff like that. Xbox avatars. Oh, I used to love going on the avatar marketplace, spending ages on there. I never bought anything on there, but like just being like, I'm gonna buy this when I get some Microsoft points, and I never would. I've overshot this corner.
I loved on the NXE.
Oh yeah, Xbox Live was the shit, dude. But the fact that it was toxic is what made it the shit.
I used to love going on the avatar marketplace.
In my opinion, like.
Spending
those toxic times, those were the best. The Call of Duty lobbies. They say you're built different if you've survived a Call of Duty lobby, especially a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. Like, proudly, I have survived the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 lobby, Search and Destroy, veteran over here. Yeah, in my opinion, like those toxic times, those were the best. The Call of Duty lobbies. They say you're built
very
interesting. Included in discs because it was required in order to play those games. Like, proudly, I have survived the Call of Duty model. Right, that's enough Gran Turismo today. We've driven a whopping 109.7 miles. That's pretty crazy. Although I think I'd done like 10 or 12 miles or something like that when I started streaming. My first Call of Duty was Call of Duty World at War.
Right, that's enough.
And
we've driven a
yeah, those were the days.
Miles.
Definitely.
Although I think I'd done like.
Although the Call of Duty I put most time into was Black Ops 1, probably. That or Modern Warfare 3.
My
favourite Call of Duty is Black Ops 1 though. And for ages I used to say it was Modern Warfare 3, but no, it's Black Ops 1. I had the best memories of that. definitely.
Although I think I've done like. Although the Call of Duty I put most time into.
Do you have any controversial gaming opinions?
That or Modern Warfare 3. My favourite Call of Duty is Black Ops 1 though. And for ages I used to say it was Modern Warfare 3, but no, it's Black Ops 1.
I want to say like I have a extreme hatred for microtransactions, but I don't feel like that's controversial. I think a lot of people hate microtransactions now. I think it's ruined video games, especially like they're pay to win rather than play to win. Like a good example, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, if you wanted to reach maximum prestige, you played the game. I feel like nowadays, if you want to reach English, let's try that again. Back in the day, if you wanted to be maximum prestige, you played the game. Nowadays, if you want maximum prestige, you pay like £40 or whatever, and you're maximum prestige.
Black Ops 1, if you wanted to reach maximum prestige,
you've been undefeated on your racing streak today. I have, although it's not hard. I've put in too much practice, and I'm playing against CPU. I feel like if I was to play sport mode, which is like the online mode, I'd get absolutely rinsed.
Nowadays, if you want maximum,
there will be a new Black Ops game releasing this year. Ooh, I don't know about that. The last few Call of Duty games have not been great, so
it's not hard. I've put in too much practice.
The last Call of Duty game I played was Call of Duty Cold War, and it was alright, but the last one I properly played though was the Modern Warfare reboot. I played the campaign and I beat it on veteran. I don't know about that. Really enjoyed that. But the last time I played Call of Duty like competitively was Black Ops 2. So over 10 years ago now. Whoa, that makes me feel so old.
Was Call of Duty Cold War, and it was alright, but the last one I properly played though was the Modern Warfare.
But yeah,
I played the campaign and I beat it on veteran. I don't know about that. Really enjoyed that.
I don't know what game to play next, to be honest with you guys. I installed Gran Turismo 7, it's always installed on my console. But I installed Power Wash Simulator because it's the free game this month, and I've never played it. So I thought this would be an interesting experience. You guys to watch me play this game. I felt like it'd be very therapeutic for me because whenever I take my car to get washed and I power wash it, there's just something so satisfying about watching all the dirt just come off the car. So
it's the free game this month, and I've never played it. So I thought this would be an interesting experience.
4 years.
You guys to watch me play this game. I felt like it'd be.
Is it Treyarch developing it? Because I know Treyarch did the Black Ops games, and Infinity Ward do the others, such as like Modern Warfare and all that.
So
that's how far behind I am. I don't even know if Infinity Ward and Treyarch are like responsible for doing those games anymore.
I felt like it'd be.
Is it Treyarch developing it?
Because I know Treyarch did the Black Ops games, and Infinity Ward do the others.
I have this. Of course, it's Treyarch. I'd be very disappointed if not.
That's how far behind I am.
I hate I have to scroll through this entire thing.
Treyarch are like responsible for doing those games anymore.
Oh god, so many pop-ups. This is a controversial gaming opinion. I hate when you log into a game and all these pop-ups come up, dude. That winds me up so much. Like, what's all this?
Of course,
up here.
Treyarch.
Right, juggle weird and wonderful community jobs to try and make your power wash business a success. Start career. Okay.
I hate I have to scroll through this entire thing.
Okay. Oh god, so many pop-ups. This is a
controversial gaming opinion. I hate when you log into a game and all these pop-ups come up, dude. That winds me up so much. Like, what's all this?
Ooh.
Right,
guys, disclaimer.
Start career.
Never played this game before. Okay, this is therapeutic.
Controversial gaming opinion. I hate when you log into a game and pop-ups.
Okay.
That winds me up so much. Like, what's all this?
Ooh.
Right, guys, disclaimer.
Probably very boring for you guys to watch though, sorry. Rotate not.
This is therapeutic.
Okay. You can switch the all these different nozzles. What's this? Okay.
Right, guys, disclaimer.
Probably very boring for you guys to watch though, sorry. So you've got all these different nozzles at your disposal, I see. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. I wish I could jump that high in real life. Okay. Oh. So you can change nozzles by doing that. Okay.
You've got all these different.
How do you rotate it again? Like that. There we go.
At your disposal. I see. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of.
I wish I could jump that high in real life.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, you can change nozzles by doing that.
Pretty interesting.
All these different. How do you rotate it again? Like that. There we go.
Oh, what does it want me to do? I feel like this is like a tutorial level.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of.
Oh, it wants me to do brake lights. Okay.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, you can change nozzles by doing that.
Get the brake lights nice and clean. There we go.
How do you rotate it again? Like that. There we go. Oh, what does it want me to do? I feel like this is like a tutorial level.
Okay, this is an interesting game.
Oh, it wants me to do brake lights. Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, you can change nozzles by doing that.
Get the brake lights nice and clean. There we go. Yes, I agree. Arthur Morgan is. He's my guy. I love him. Arthur Morgan's pretty good protagonist. Although I am going to admit I do really like John Marston. And at the end of Red Dead 2, getting to play as John, I didn't really mind it, to be fair, because I hated that in the first Red Dead when John dies. Sorry, okay. Sorry to spoil it for you, but it's been 12 years. When John dies, it's kind of like, you know, I am going to admit I do really like John Marston. Kind of like a whole, you know, I hated playing as Jack. I didn't really mind it, to be fair, because I hated that in the first Red Dead when John dies. Sorry, okay. Sorry to spoil it for you, but didn't come with a built-in Wi-Fi. No, mine didn't either. We used an ancient thing called an Ethernet cable back in my day. Kind of like a whole, you know, I hated playing as Jack. I didn't really mind it, to be fair, because I hated that in the first Red Dead. Had one with an antenna. Oh my god! Didn't come with a built-in Wi-Fi. No, mine didn't either. We used an ancient crazy, dude. Ethernet cable. Back in my day. Kind of like a whole, you know, I hated playing as Jack. With two antennas, that's pretty. It's pretty smart. Not gonna lie to you. Had one with an antenna. Oh my god! Right, I feel like I'm doing this very wrong. People are gonna like start yelling at me. You're like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Let's try one of the big nozzles. There we go. Makes it a bit easier. Antennas. That's pretty. It's pretty smart. Not gonna lie to you. Had one with an antenna. Why is it echoing? I don't know. I feel like I'm doing this very wrong. People are gonna. To be honest with you. You're like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? I had quite a bit of trouble setting the stream up today. I started setting up at about 7:30 at night. And obviously it didn't go live until about 9:15. And I was having this issue where on the preview I was using OBS to set up. On the preview it was looking fine, like it was looking really good, and then on the actual playback, like I'd record to see what it looked like for you guys. On the actual playback, my god, it looked awful. And I was like, and I was having it was like there was an issue with like the color correction almost. I was using OBS. Best way to put it. And the colours looked really weird, and I was getting really agitated because I just didn't understand why this was happening. So I started looking into loads of possibilities, like maybe it's my Elgato, like I've got the original like game capture HD Elgato, so maybe it's that or something, I don't know. So I was starting to think, oh, it's that instantly, and then I thought it was to do with one of my HDMI leads, and I was like, okay, the HDMI lead I'm using probably isn't compatible, but that didn't fix it, like it was wrong or something. Game capture HD, and then maybe it's that, and then I was like, maybe it's the settings on my PS5. Instantly, still nothing. All the settings were, as far as I'm aware, pretty correct and fine. My HDMI leads, and I was like, okay, the HDMI leads. And then I was like, okay, I'll try another streaming device. So that's what I did. And then so I downloaded Streamlabs instead, which is, I think, is pretty much the same thing as OBS, as far as I'm aware. No different.
as far as I'm aware, pretty correct.
To
Fine.
OBS, I think it's the
And
same
then
thing,
I
just
was
Streamlabs is a little bit
okay,
more advanced.
I'll try another streaming device. So that's what I did.
So yeah, that's what I did.
So
and now it's
I
fine,
downloaded
but I'm sorry if there are any issues. I'm not
I
quite
think
sure how to
it's
fix them. I'll get there the more I stream, I suppose, but
no different.
how do I stop this weird... There we go. Yeah, I'll get there the more I... I'm doing this right now, that's why.
A little bit more advanced.
So it takes me a while to get to grips of controlling things.
Yeah, that's what I did. And
Least
now
favourite
it's
fast
fine,
food
but I'm sorry
place,
if there
Burger
are any
King.
issues. I'm not quite sure how to fix them. I'll get there the more I stream, I suppose. But
Definitely Burger
how do I
King.
stop this weird? There we go.
Is my least
Yeah,
favourite.
I'll get there the more
personally.
I'm doing this right now. That's why a little bit more advanced.
So it takes me a while to get to grips of... Bro, this dirt just ain't coming off.
Least favourite
I'm using the wrong
fast food place,
sorry.
Burger King. I'm not quite sure how to fix them. I'll get there the more I stream, I suppose. But
Definitely Burger King.
stop this weird.
There we go.
It's my least favourite. I'll get there the more
I'm gonna get this car like 100% clean. Bro, this dirt just ain't coming off.
Least favourite fast food place, Burger King.
I'm determined. My OCD says so. Oh, I ain't done the mirrors. I'm gonna get this car like 100% clean. Get each crevice. Because I'm like it with my car in real life. Like if my car, when I take my car to get washed, because I do it myself. Because listen, if you want something done right, do it yourself, right? When I take it to get washed, I'm like, you know, it's got to be perfect. And I don't know why I'm like that, but I am.
I'm gonna get this car like
It's just the way I am.
each crevice. Because I'm like it with my car in real life. Like if my car, when I take my car to get washed, because I do it myself. Because listen, if you want something done right, do it yourself, right? When I take it to get washed, I'm like,
This is a very interesting
you
game.
know, it's got to be perfect.
Because I saw a lot of hype, not necessarily hype, but a lot of people talking about this game and how like therapeutic it is. And like, yeah, I get the appeal.
When I take my car to get washed, I do it myself. 'Cause listen, if you want
Doubt I'll
something
play
right,
much
do
of
it
this,
yourself,
though.
right? When I take it to get washed, I'm
This
like,
is a very interesting game.
it's got to be perfect.
Because I saw a lot of hype, not necessarily hype, but a lot of people talking about this game and how like therapeutic it is. Would you say you play GTA 5 most on the PS4 or on another platform? Because for me, I definitely played GTA 5 most on the Xbox One. I'd say, like, I spent a lot of time with it on the PS, on not on the PlayStation, on the Xbox 360, because that's the platform I played it on first. But I definitely spent the most time with it on the Xbox One.
You play GTA 5 most on the PS4 or on another platform? Because for me,
Like an
I
awful
definitely
lot of
played
time.
GTA 5 most on the Xbox One. I'd say, like, I spent a lot
These
of time
tires
with it on the
grim.
on the Xbox 360, because that's the platform I played it on first. But I definitely spent the most time with it on the Xbox One.
And these windows, dude.
Because for me,
Like an
I
awful
definitely
lot of
played
time.
GTA 5 most on the Xbox One. I'd say, like, I spent a lot
These
of time
tires.
with
There you go.
on the Xbox 360, because that's the platform I played it on first. But I definitely spent the most time with it on the Xbox.
Hershey pie, we don't get that in the UK. I don't really like the Whopper. I'm pretty plain. I like their bacon double cheeseburgers. That's all I have when I go to Burger King. There you go. But I don't rate it. Like their chips or their fries, as Americans may call them, are good. But that's that's literally it for me.
We
Like,
don't
I'm
get
not,
that in the UK.
I don't really eat.
I don't
Burger
really like the
King.
Whopper. I'm pretty
In the
plain. I
UK,
like their
Burger King is
bacon double
extremely
cheeseburgers.
underwhelming.
That's all
It's
I
very
have
hit or
when I
miss.
go
Like their fries are good, but
I don't rate it.
Everything
Like
else,
their
no.
chips or their fries, as Americans may call them.
right.
Good,
What
but
part of this car
that's
is not-
that's literally it for me.
We
Like,
don't
I'm
get
not,
that in the UK. I don't really eat.
I don't really like the Whopper. I'm pretty
In the
plain. I
UK,
like their
Burger King is. You
bacon
played it more on
extremely
Xbox.
underwhelming.
Yeah, no, same for me.
It's very hit or miss.
I've not
Like,
played
their
much
fries
GTA on
are
the
good,
PlayStation, to be honest.
but I
Like
don't
when I
really
played
like
it on the PS4, I literally just played the story. I didn't touch online because I've not got PlayStation Plus until very recently. Like I literally got PlayStation Plus like 2 days ago. So you played it more on Xbox. Yeah, no, same for me. I've not played much GTA on the PlayStation, to be honest. Like when I played it on the PS4, I literally
clean the entire
tire.
played the story. I did touch online because I've not got PlayStation Plus until very recently. Like, I literally got
one
PlayStation
tire.
Plus like 2 days ago.
And
So
yeah, just the wing mirrors then.
Yeah, no.
Oh, there we are.
I've not
Perfect.
played much GTA on the PlayStation, to be honest.
Nice one.
When I played it on the PS4, I literally cleaned the entire tire. Played the story. I did touch online because I've not got PlayStation Plus until very recently. Like, I literally got
one
PlayStation
tire.
Plus like 2
Nice.
days ago.
Okay, this is an interesting game. Oh, there we are. Can't believe this is the final result. Nice one. This game is also co-op as well, so that's interesting. But I'll probably leave this one for another day. This is an interesting game for sure.
Can't believe this is the final result.
Yeah, I like the first person mode. It totally switched up the game. This game is also co-op as well. So that's interesting. Level 200. I think the highest level I got was level 50, and that was on the Xbox 360. It's an interesting game for sure.
Can't believe this is the final result.
Yeah, I like the first person mode. It totally switched up the game. I never played a game first person when I'm like driving. I always play first person when I'm shooting or stuff like that.
I got was level 50, and that was on the Xbox 360. It's an interesting game.
But yeah, no, the first person mode on GTA is pretty cool. But I can't play first person on GTA for too long because it makes me feel a bit motion sick. So. Oh, I can't believe how tired I am, you guys. It's only 11:30.
Stuff like that.
Usually I'm asleep or in bed by now.
But yeah, no, the first.
I have not watched Degrassi, no. I've seen it like on like advertised, but I've not watched it. So. Oh, I can't believe how tired I am, you guys. I'm like an old lady. Like I can't do late nights. Like I had a late night last night. I went out last night. Not like out. I just went out for a meal, but we didn't get home until like after midnight. And I went to bed and I fell asleep at about 1 a.m. and I woke up at 11 a.m. this morning. 11 a.m. I slept for 10 hours and I'm still tired.
I had a late night last night.
Have I played Sly Cooper on the PS5? No, not yet. Where my PlayStation Plus subscription is just essential, I don't have access to those games.
And I went to bed and
I played it on the PS4.
and I woke up at 11 a.m. this morning.
11 a.m.
I slept for 10 hours.
It is easy to control the car first person.
Have I played Sly Cooper on the PS5? No, not yet.
What I find weird is the physics of driving in GTA 4 versus GTA 5.
Those games. And I went to bed. And
I played it on the PS4. Like the cars feel very slippery and slidey in GTA 4 in comparison to GTA 5.
It is easy to control the car first person.
But yeah.
No, not yet.
Right, let me change this to webcam because nothing's quite happening on here. And sit up. Like the cars feel very slippery and slidey in GTA 4. I've got such bad backache right now. You've just turned 24 and the older you get, the more you love to sleep. Yeah, that's me. I love sleeping. I can never get enough of it.
Nothing's quite happening on here. And
never get enough.
Sit up.
I can't wait to go to sleep. As soon as it turns midnight, guys, I'm off. Like, I'm not even joking to you.
Right now.
That's how bad it is. I just love my sleep.
Just turned 24
and I miss it so much.
More you love to sleep. Yeah, that's me.
I slept for 10 hours last night. Not straight. I woke up at 7 a.m. because my cat wanted to be let out. And then got let out of my room.
I can't wait to go to sleep.
And then I went back to sleep at 11 a.m. But I went out today. I went to go see a friend. That's how bad it is. I just love my sleep. And I came back at about 4:30 p.m. something like that.
Straight. I woke up at 7 a.m.
Yeah. I do love my sleep. But I can't sleep too much because it's kind of like a reverse effect. Like if I oversleep, I get so tired and cranky. But if I undersleep, I also get really tired and cranky then as well. So I can't really win. Yeah, the car physics in GTA 4 are pretty dope. But I can't sleep too much because it's kind of like a reverse effect. Like if I oversleep, I get I get the same. At my current job, no, because we all love sleeping. Like even the old heads, you know, are like, no, we get it. You know, it's fine to be young and tired.
Yeah, the car physics in GTA 4 are pretty good. I can't sleep too.
But when I was at my other job, it was a lot of older people, and I always used to go,
yeah, I
oh
get
god,
the
I'm so
same.
tired. And they'd be like, oh, you're young, you should be full of energy. Like, surprisingly, Brenda, I am not.
You know, I like.
Well, as soon as I get home from work, I'm going to bed.
Young and tired.
I stayed up New Year's Eve in 2013. I fell asleep at 1 a.m. in the morning.
But when I was at my other job, it was a lot of
Stayed up in
people, and I always used to go,
hours,
oh,
stayed up
so
in the morning.
tired. And they'd be like,
You mean like 22? I stayed up
full of
the whole
energy.
job.
Like, surprisingly, Brenda, I am not.
Not last year, the year before.
As soon as I
went to
get
a
home
party
from work, I'm
on
going
New
to bed.
Year's, and I didn't fall asleep until like 4 a.m. And we didn't get home until like 1 in the morning, but I couldn't fall asleep, so I didn't go to sleep until 4 a.m. But I didn't have work, so it wasn't such a big deal. But I have work tomorrow. I don't start until like 12 p.m. though, so it's not too bad, and I'm only working until 5.
Not last year, the year before.
I haven't got it bad, but
and I didn't fall asleep until like 4 a.m.
I do feel very tired. But yeah, have you ever smoked weed? No, I haven't. I'm a good girl. Never done any drugs. Never smoked weed. Never smoked a cigarette.
I don't start until like 12 p.m. though, so it's
Just not my wavelength.
Not last year, the year before.
I haven't got it bad, but
and I didn't fall asleep until like 4 a.m.
I don't have full energy. I really don't. Honestly, I'm 23 years old, and after work, I just want to get in my comfies and go to bed.
Never smoked a cigarette.
Going out does not. Oh, you have full energy. Okay. I said, I thought talking about me. I was like, was I giving off that vibe? Because I feel like I'm not. I don't have full energy. I really don't. Honestly, I'm 23 years old, and after work, fireworks are getting real now. It's less than half an hour until midnight, and the fireworks are getting pretty. Oh, you have full energy. Okay. I said, I thought talking about me. I was like, was I giving off that vibe? No, I feel very tired. Like literally, because I feel like when setting up for the stream, I was like, how am I going to make it till midnight? I do not know.
Honestly, I'm 23 years old. After work,
Fireworks
very tired. It's less than half an hour. And the fireworks are getting.
I think I feel more tired because I know I've got work tomorrow, and I don't want to go to work, and I've got work tomorrow, and I've got work Tuesday as well.
Like literally, because I feel like when setting up for the stream, I was like, how am I going to make it till midnight? I do not know.
Sometimes I go on a nostalgia trip and play old games on my console or PC. Luckily, my gaming PC can emulate PS2 and Wii games. That's pretty cool.
I think.
Unfortunately, I don't have that privilege of having a PC, so I can't emulate. But my brother has a PC and he emulates. I think he emulates some some DS games, like Pokemon games and stuff. And he emulates quite a few games. It's pretty cool. But I'd love to emulate PS2 and Wii games. That's pretty games. Pardon me. Sorry, that was a burp. Yeah, I'd love to emulate some games. I'd emulate Sly Cooper games.
I can't emulate, but
I'd emulate the old Sims games on the console.
I think he emulates.
Yeah.
Some some DS
Having the
games.
emulator is definitely cool.
He emulates quite a few games. Pretty cool.
If I want to go on a nostalgia trip, I have to go and plug in my old console, like the PS2 or the Xbox 360 or something. Have you watched any anime lately? I don't watch anime, I'm afraid. The only anime I've watched is Pokemon, but I feel like that don't count. I mean, it's technically an anime, but that's the only anime I have watched. I only watched like Kanto Region and plug in my old console, like the PS2 or the Indigo League or whatever. Like the first, like the original Pokemon anime. Like
I don't watch anime, I'm afraid.
But no, I've not watched anime. I've tried to, but I just couldn't get into it. It just wasn't my thing.
I mean, it's technically an
But I
anime.
understand why people
That's the
are
only
into anime.
I
I want to watch it, but it's just not for me. Sorry to disappoint. Whenever I tell people I'm not into anime, they're like, what? Like, yeah, no, not really my thing. But no, I've not watched anime. I've tried to, but I just couldn't get into it. It just wasn't. Again, apologies about fireworks.
But I understand why people
It is just, it's just gonna get worse, I'm afraid. I have some snacks. Funyuns, not as good as the American ones, may I add. They're very small. The UK Funyuns are about this big. You should try Naruto. That is actually one of the animes I did try and watch and couldn't get into it. And I played gonna get one of the games, right? Couldn't get into it. I have some snacks. Funyuns. Yeah, I've got like a snack drawer down here. I'm gonna show you guys. So I've got Funyuns. I've got some Reese's miniatures. There's Reese's buttercups in here. They're like individually wrapped. Then there's milk chocolate and white chocolate ones in here.
I have some snacks.
I got this Cadbury Snowballs bar. I got loads of like loose chocolate, and I got these Linden Funyuns, and I've got like a huge Cadbury's Dairy Milk bar, but I'm not gonna get it out. But it's like literally about this big. It's huge. I don't know how I'm gonna eat all this chocolate. I'm gonna have diabetes. I swear to God. I got this Cadbury. Back in my days, Pokemon, Naruto, Dragon Ball, and I got loads of like popular anime people watched at the time. No one called them anime. Yes, it was cartoons. I watched cartoons. That was when I was young. I don't know how I'm gonna eat all this chocolate. I'm gonna have diabetes. Never watched Dragon Ball. Pokemon's the only one I watched. I got this Cadbury. Back in my days, Reese's are the best. Yeah, I do like Reese's, but I can't eat too much Reese's because I find them too sickly. I had a few earlier. But I feel like having something savoury. Do you have a favourite SpongeBob quote? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Never watched Dragon Ball. Reese's are the best. Oh, but I can't eat too much. Hi, is this what is the quote? I feel like having something savoury. Do you have a favourite Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Now, Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah, by the way, this is what UK Funyuns look like. Look how small they are. Reese's are the best. Oh. They're Diddy. Hi, they're very tiny. Very small. You have a favourite Krusty Krab? No, this is Education Television. Oh yeah, by the way, I love SpongeBob. That was my favourite cartoon growing up. Look how small they are. I used to drive my mum bonkers. They're Reese's. It reminds me of a COD Zombies YouTuber called Deriz that. Deriz, yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Deriz. That was my favourite cartoon growing up. God, I hated that map. Not hated it, it freaked me out. Bonkers. My favourite Call of Duty Zombies map, always Kino de Toten. They're Reese's. It reminds me of a COD Zombies YouTuber called Deriz. And what was the first ever map called? Deriz. Is that right? I might have gotten that totally wrong. But Kino was my favourite. Not hated it, it freaked me out. Bonkers. My favourite Call of Duty Zombies map, always Kino de Toten. Those were the days. They're Reese's. Reminds me of a COD. And what was the first ever map called? Deriz. Is that right? Thoughts on Dash. Don't watch, haven't seen. But Kino was my favourite. Not hated it. Sorry, I'm just replying to a few of my friends. I've kind of just ignored them for 2.5 hours by accident. And what was the first map called? Thoughts on Dash. Don't watch, haven't seen. Guys, sorry, I was just taking a picture for Snapchat. Sorry, I'm just replying to a few of my friends. I've kind of just. That was my favourite old school Zombies map. I liked it better than Kino. That's fair enough. Deriz is classic. It is a classic. Origins was my first DLC map I played in Zombies. My first was Moon, I think. It was either Moon or there was another map. I can't remember what it was because my favourite. It was with the Zombies boss, George. Was that his name? Played that. Was that Moon? No, it wasn't Moon. I can't remember what that map was called, but I played that. It is a classic. Origins was my first DLC map I played in Zombies. My first. Yeah, I remember playing that. That was good times. Or there was another map. It was with the Zombies boss, George. Was that his name? Let me send a link was that Moon? Stream to one of my friends because he's having a hard time. I can't remember what that map was called, but I played that. Also, my phone is on 18% battery. I don't know how. I've barely used it today. Origins was my first DLC map. My first. Yeah, I remember playing that. That was good. iPhones, am I right? It was with the Call of the Dead. That's it. Let me send a Call of the Dead stream to one of my friends. Pineapple on pizza. Not for me, but if someone likes pineapple on their pizza, I'm totally okay with that. That is fine by iPhones, am I right? I remember when Call of the Dead, that's it. Call of the Dead were the days. Although George used to scare the shit out of me.
Not for me, but if
The way you'd run.
on their pizza, I'm totally okay with that. That is fine. iPhones, am I right? I remember when Call of the Dead. That's it. Those were the days.
I'm just gonna get a clock up, so when it gets close to midnight, I'll get a countdown up like I did last year.
I'm totally okay with that.
Sorry, I don't want dusty fingers. That is the worst. Having all the seasoning from you. So when it gets close to midnight, I'll get more crisp, get a countdown up like I did last year. Touching your technology. No. Sorry, I don't want dusty fingers. That is the worst. Having all the we'll go on YouTube and find a countdown. Because last time I used a website and it just didn't look good, so. Sorry, I don't want dusty fingers. That is the worst.
You're a wearable health and fitness coach now track stress. If you don't already know, Whoop is a wearable device that monitors recovery, sleep, training, and health, and now stress. As a Whoop user for over 5 years now, I have never been so excited about a new feature. Whoop Stress Monitor automatically measures your daily stress levels in real time and coaches
Louis,
you
how
through
you
scientifically
doing?
validated
You finally
approaches
made
to
it.
managing stress. Using a combination of your heart rate and your HRV,
Also, I gotta
you get a
say,
stress score that will help you learn more about your body and what stresses you. Maybe that's a crazy day ahead of you. A long, high-pressure meeting, high-intensity training, or even an unexpected phone call. These are all just part of the human experience.
Syndicate.
And not all stress is bad, but there are tools that can help you manage it, which is why Whoop now offers breathwork interventions developed in partnership with Dr. Andrew Huberman to
Vanguard
increase
zombies.
relaxation or alertness. Studies show that these controlled breathwork practices improve mood, reduce respiratory rates, and reduce anxiety. Just
Am I
another
gonna
way
keep
that Whoop is helping you and me unlock our best selves. To learn more about the new stress monitor, breathing
Yes,
interventions, and Whoop's
11:42,
24/7
nearly
monitoring,
there.
head to whoop.com.
I'm just excited to go to bed. Sorry guys, I'm just so tired. I really am.
Vanguard zombies.
At that point now, I'm like, I'm not feeling you. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm just gonna quickly change the scene. It's gonna look weird, probably sound weird.
Yeah, 11:42. Nearly there. Sorry guys, I'm just so
I don't know if my mic was connected then. Sorry, probably not. Hang on, let me just connect my microphone. Sorry to break it to you, I don't know if my mic was connected then. Sorry. Also, I'm sorry if that just ear raped you all. Probably did. It's so loud. What the Very sorry about that. My God. It's like, "Duh." It's the music from the YouTube video. Oh, I used to always watch every stream of yours on Twitch during the Xbox One PS4 generation. Time flew by so fast. Well, thank you very much for sticking around that long. I do remember seeing your name. I do recognise your username. Like when you first popped into stream, I was like, I recognise that person. Do you listen to Sean Paul or Dancehall? No, I do not. I apologise. I'm very boring. I feel like every question you've asked me, I've been like, no, I don't. Yeah, the Twitch streams on the Xbox One. I used to stream Halo. I used to stream Minecraft. What else did I stream? I streamed something else. I can't remember what it was. Red Dead Redemption. Sorry, I'm just looking at my game collection. Yeah, that was it. Oh, and sometimes Life is Strange. I stream Life is Strange. Forgot about that. Right, let me fix this face cam thing. Okay, how's that? Can you hear me on this source? Can you hear me? I don't know if you can. Hopefully you can hear me. Well, could hear me then when it was on the computer source. Yes, you may have found me through my Minecraft streams. Those were very disinteresting. Not saying that this stream is interesting, because not really. I've not really done anything interesting. But yes, I used to stream Minecraft, and I only streamed survival mode, which makes no difference because I still would stream survival mode today, but yes. I can hear you better. That's good. Yeah, I felt like that desktop audio just ear raped you all. It was like, duh, like really loud, and I didn't realise it until, because like my laptop is on really low volume, so the sound from the laptop doesn't go through my microphone. But yeah, so sorry guys, didn't realise that. I'm such a noob. But yeah, my bad. I would like to do some, now I've got PlayStation Plus, if my friend is okay with it, if she's comfy with it. She might not be, and that's totally okay if not, but I'd love to stream with her, because we'd have such a laugh. I can just, already can tell. And I'd love to share that with you all, if she's okay with it. And we're gonna be playing Minecraft. Because I've like forgotten how fun it is to play Minecraft with another person, because it is so much fun. Sky Wars and Egg Wars. See, Sky Wars, can't quite figure out. Egg Wars, I think I can. The first video I found from you had a PS2 memories video like 4 or 5 years ago. Yes, I remember that video. That was a very random video. I had no HD PVR. Well, I had my HD PVR in my Elgato, but I didn't use it. I just kind of vlogged it. Yeah. That video is still on my channel, but I privated a lot of my YouTube videos, so it might not be viewable for you guys, but it's viewable for me still. Yeah, that was a good video. No, it wasn't a good video, sorry. It was a funny video. Oh, shite, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, can't see chat. You could explain the games, but the video would show it better. I'll look them up later. I feel like the Egg Wars has to do with throwing eggs at other players. I'm getting that impression. Oh guys, we've got 10 minutes to the new year. How comes you deleted some of your videos? They was great. Thank you, I'm glad you thought they were great, but the reason I deleted some of them is because I didn't think they were great. But they're not deleted, they've just been privated, so you guys can't see them anymore, but I still have access to them. If I actually go have a look on my YouTube channel now, somehow. Yeah, so a rough 50% of my content has been privated now. I've got 10 minutes left, yep. It's come around so fast. I can't believe we're in 2024. And what trips me out even more is that 2014 was 10 years ago. That was my first thought when I heard the name of the game, but actually no, you have to defend your dragon egg and destroy other teams' dragon eggs. Interesting. I would definitely have to look into that. I remember when I used to be like really into Minecraft YouTubers. I used to watch Paul Saws Jr. He was the first Minecraft YouTuber I watched. Syndicate, when he was a Minecraft YouTuber. Zexy Zek. I don't know if anyone remembers Zexy Zek. He does like Skate 3 videos now, but yeah. I used to watch him a lot. I used to watch his Minecraft trolling videos. And Ant Venom. Pretty sure Ant Venom still makes Minecraft content, but it's like different Minecraft content. And I used to watch a YouTuber called iJevin. I don't know if he still makes content, but yeah. Time fly by so fast. It feels like yesterday was 2020. Yes.
It does. But I feel like time for us as young people now is weird because of the pandemic. Like, essentially we had like 2/3 years of our lives taken away from us because of the pandemic. So time just feels weird, and it's a weird thing to think about now, especially if you were like in your late teens, early adult years during the pandemic, like myself. Like, I was 19 when we went into the pandemic. Yes, OG Minecraft YouTubers are the best. Only the best if they didn't turn into like pedophiles or sexual assault predators or whatever, which most of them have. But yeah, but I'm gonna put a countdown on now so you guys can actually see it, because we're nearing it now. But I'm gonna have to get, what's going on here? There we go. I'm gonna have to get chat up on my phone because I can't see what you guys are saying otherwise. So, actually no, you know what? I'll do it when there's like a couple minutes left. We've still got loads of time, so. No. Yeah, I remember when the pandemic happened, and the moment it felt real for me, it was when my work shut and we went into lockdown. And then we were in lockdown for 2 months. Yeah. And then we were open again, and then we locked down again for a month. And then we were fine, and then we went into a lockdown again, but that time it was for like 4 months. The UK went in and out of lockdowns like so often. It was really dumb because at the beginning of 2020, March 20th to be exact, we went into lockdown, and then we come out of lockdown in the middle of June, and then all through the summer, the Prime Minister at the time introduced this scheme called Eat Out to Help Out, because businesses were failing due to like lockdown and there obviously being no business. He introduced a scheme to get people to go out more. So you'd get, I think it was like 70% off of your bill if you ate out. So like if you went to a Nando's or something, say it was like a Nando's in the UK for 2 people was usually about 30 quid, you'd pay about a tenner. So it was like to get people to go out, and the scheme was called Eat Out to Help Out. And then we went into lockdown again because too many people were going out. And I was like, but like the UK just made no sense. Like, I remember a couple years ago, KFC ran out of chicken and the UK just went into like a meltdown. And I was like, we couldn't deal with KFC running out of chicken. What made us think we could deal with a pandemic? We couldn't. That sucks though. Like, a lot of people like yourself missing out on graduation day, people missing out on big events and stuff because of the pandemic. Like, it affected every single person. Like, it's just insane. The fireworks are going crazy now because it's like 5 minutes left. It's almost night. I'm not able to work at your job ever since the pandemic showed up in 2020. It was all over the news. No graduation stage. You had to go up to get your diploma at school. Oh, that's awful. That just takes it away. Some people had their graduations online, like over Zoom and stuff. That's insane. I'd hate that. Luckily, at the time of the pandemic, I left high school and stuff, so. Yeah, the riots, protests, yeah. So lucky at exactly 12 p.m. the fireworks. Honestly, the fireworks have been going on in the UK ever since it got dark in my area. People are just obsessed, and they will go on until about 1 a.m. So I probably won't fall asleep till 1 o'clock. Luckily, I'd finished education that year of the pandemic, so yeah. No, I'd finished college. I'd finished college 6 months before the pandemic, so luckily I didn't have to deal with any of that. I would have hated it. I just felt sorry for the people who like started university around that time, because then like they pay like £30,000, like 30 grand, just to like be on Zoom for a year. Just feels like a life of like a year of education just taken away from them, yet they're still being charged 30 grand. I graduated high school in 2016, but in the UK you finish high school at 16, whereas I know in other parts of the world you go to high school until you're 18. And in the UK how it works, you finish high school when you're 16, and you can either go to sixth form, which is college, go to college, and then when you have got your grades in college you can go to university, which is essentially what college is for Americans. It's really confusing. 4 minutes left. You can hear the fireworks out there. I hate this. I hate New Year so much. There's always so much pressure. Like in my work, I was obsessed with asking everyone I work with this last week, oh, you got any plans for New Year's? And about 90% of them was like, nah. And like when people tell me, oh, well, no, I haven't got plans for New Year, I take comfort in that. Is that bad? Hi, Sparksy. Happy New Year. Hey, good to see you. I do remember you, by the way. It's nice to see you here. How are you? Happy New Year to you too. Also, you have to wear the mask. I got tired of wearing them. We don't have to wear them anymore. We haven't had to wear masks now for about 2 years, but yes, we did have to wear masks. Yeah, we graduate at 16. So, graduate at 16, and then you can go to university. Some people leave university in the UK when they're like 25, but you can go to university whenever you want. Like, I'm 23 now. I could go to university now if I wanted. Like, take out a student loan, enroll somewhere. I've got the grades. Tired like every day. What a mood. I'm so tired. Yeah, I've been okay. Just been kind of busy with life, hence why I've not been active on social medias for like the last 2 years now. But yeah, no, I've been doing alright. Just chilling. Yeah, got a minute left. Let's go on to the oh shit, I forgot to change it so you guys can see it too. There we go. Like, fireworks are going mad out there, dude. My days. 2023 has been an interesting year for me. Although I'd say 2022 was like a crazy year for me because so many things happened. The fireworks, dude, it's not even New Year's yet. So many crazy things happened to me in 2022. 2023 though, it was a better year for me, I'd say. So. Oh my god, I can't take it. I just don't like New Year's. It's like I was saying earlier, there's just so much pressure to like do things on New Year's, but I like never do anything. Which is why I took so much comfort in like my colleagues being like, oh no, I'm not doing anything this New Year's. I'm like, oh, me neither, thank God. When someone's like, oh yeah, I'm going to a party, or I'm doing this, or I'm going to London, or I'm just like, bro, my life is so boring. But yeah, it's upon us. I love how people celebrate New Year with fireworks, and it's like, oh, happy birthday Earth, here's something to pollute you. You know what I mean? People time their fireworks pretty well. I gotta admire that. Like, it is pretty... You gotta admire that. Oh, it's technically midnight. Happy New Year! Oh, people banging pots outside. And Happy New Year! Woohoo! We are now in 2024. It's the 1st of January. Oh. I don't know if you can hear that outside. What? Well, Happy New Year, everyone. Sorry, just kind of taking in all the fireworks, you know? It's crazy. What's the gas prices like in the UK? Shambolic. They're very high. They go high and then they go low. Like today, it costs like £30 to, or like £45 to fill my car up, and I drive a 1.2 litre. Yeah, 2023 was a good year for me. I don't stay up for New Year's anymore. The sky lit up like the Oreos on New Year's than I would. No, that's fair enough. No, I couple years ago I didn't stay up for New Year's, but the last like 2 years I've been really sick on on New Year's, like with the flu. But I can never go to sleep because that wakes me up. Listen to it out there. It sounds like World War III. Yeah, talking about prices in the UK, we are in a cost of living crisis right now, so... Oh my god, listen to it out there. I'm just gonna text my friends. Quickly. Yeah, the prices of everything in the UK have gone up, to be fair. Like, insanely. So is that stream still playing? Yeah. Everyone in the comments, Happy New Year! Happiness and health. Yeah, they're very loud. People in the UK love their fireworks, I'm telling you. Bonfire night, New Year's. Sometimes people just let them off because why not? Like, people spend like hundreds of pounds on their fireworks. I could never. Like, again, it's just a loud bang and a bright light. Like, who cares? Like, not once in this stream have I gotten up and looked out there because I don't give a shit. So, yeah, New Year's is not really my thing, personally. Look at that. 1st of the 1st, 2024. A lot of people are going to be going to the gym. I was going to say tomorrow. It's technically today. Not me, though. I work out from home, so... Or when I did work out, I worked out at home. I went to a gym for a little while, but never really liked the atmosphere of a gym. So... I like working out in the comfort of my home. Oh, God. I just can't believe it. We're getting old, man. Oh yeah, we got gyms in the UK, are you kidding? Yeah. God, the health and gym culture in the UK is insane. Some people are obsessed with it. That's fair enough though. If they're happy and healthy, then so be it. Oh, I'm so tired, you guys. I'll stay a little bit longer though. I'm full of beans now. I'm gonna wait for the fireworks to calm down because there's no way I'm getting to sleep. So, you know, just gonna text a few more friends. Wish them all Happy New Year. Health and happiness and that. Almost nearly 30s. I was
giving my brother an existential crisis yesterday because he was born in 95, so he was like, oh, next year I'm going to be turning 30. And I was like, ha, you old. I was like, don't worry though, it'll be me soon enough. I mean, I've got like another 6-7 years yet till I'm 30, but it comes at you fast, so... Before you know it, you're 30, 40, 50, then you're dead. Sorry, that's a really bad way of looking at life. Not to wish our lives away, but... It has been a long time since we last spoke. It's really nice to catch up with all you guys. As I say, I know I'm not really active on YouTube or Twitch or anything anymore, but I am always watching. I know it sounds really creepy, but no, I'm always like active on social medias and stuff, like on my YouTube ones. So if any of you were to message me on Instagram or Twitter, X, sorry, if any of you were to message me on there, it'd take me a while, but I would eventually get back to you. I occasionally pop on to say hello, let you all know I'm still alive, and then I disappear for another 6 months. And but maybe 2024 is the year I upload a YouTube video. Who knows? Because I miss being creative. Yeah, I still call it Twitter as well. People always correct me though. It's when I say it, when I'm talking to people, I'm like, oh yeah, I saw this on Twitter. They're like, X. And I'm like, shut up. It's Twitter. Twitter was the first social media I ever joined. Fun fact. I made a Twitter when I was 12. That was the first social media I ever made. I no longer use that said Twitter account because all of the old tweets on it are so cringe. So many night shift people are going to show up to work under the influence, ain't no work getting done. Can I help? If anyone showed up to work under the influence at my job, you got fired instantly, dude. Twitter's alright. If you follow the right accounts, then it's good fun. I don't mind it. The fireworks are still going. Literally, New Year was like 10 minutes ago, please. Wait for it to calm down a bit. It usually stops at around 1 AM-ish. So... yeah, I was 12 when I made my Twitter account. It was the first social media I ever joined. And then like 6 months later, I made a Facebook account. I do have TikTok, yeah. But I don't post anything on it. I just use it to go on TikTok, but I don't post on TikTok. I caved in. Like, for the first year, TikTok was really popular. I was one of those people who were like, never gonna download TikTok or anything. And then I downloaded it, and now look at me. Full-blown crackhead. Midday on the 1st. That's insane. The fireworks have been going on since about... we had fireworks last night, and I was like, why are people setting off fireworks on the 30th? Like, New Year's is tomorrow. And then when it got dark, around 4:30, people started setting off fireworks, and I was like, you've still got like another 6 hours. And of course, all through since I've been streaming, so since like 9:15. Yeah, just insane. And now obviously it's midnight. They're going to go on for a really long time. They'll either go on till maybe midnight and then 1 AM. And then tomorrow, when it gets dark again, people are going to set fireworks off for New Year's Day. So, the worst night is bonfire night. I hate it. Guy Fawkes night, we call it in the UK. I detest it. It scares my animals. I've got like 6 dogs and 2 cats. And yeah, they're petrified. Yeah, there's Twitter, the social media. Yeah, I find out most big things going on in the world by finding it on Twitter. Like, I use like Facebook and stuff, but I only use Facebook to see what like my friends and family are up to. But Twitter I use as like my news source. I kind of use Twitter like it's the newspaper. You know what I mean? Like Twitter is usually the first app I open in the morning to see what's going on in the world. You know, because I don't watch the news because I find it depressing. But then I go on Twitter, which is just as bad. That one sounded like a bomb. See, I have two Twitter accounts. I have my personal Twitter account, which is like just, stuff, whatever. And then I have my YouTube Twitter account, which is what I use to keep up with gaming stuff. Never heard fireworks on Bonfire Night. God, I need to move up to the north then. I joined Instagram in 2015. I was quite late to joining Instagram. I started my Twitter in 2013. All but one person that I had my early days unfollowed or deleted the Twitter. Yeah, my old like original Twitter account is still somewhere out there, but I can't be bothered to find it. I mean, the email that is linked to it, I still have access to, so I could track it down, but the tweets on there are probably really cringe. But yeah. I feel like there's some like music playing. I can hear it. Oh, okay, it's moving on to the next one now. There are 2 hours, 47 minutes and 22 seconds until 2024 in Brazil. I'm going to turn this off. There we go. I feel like that will get quite annoying. Just hearing the music. But yeah, I've had a few Twitter accounts. I got my very first Twitter, and then I got my personal Twitter account, my YouTube Twitter account. I made my Facebook in 2013. But I only have one Facebook account, and that's just my personal Facebook account. But I don't really use Facebook. Like, I go on it just to see what my friends and family are up to, but that's about it. My Facebook is just mostly people I went to high school with, and I only talk to one person who I went to high school with now. The others I don't talk to anymore, so most of the time it's just stuff and people I don't care about. My favourite social media, though, is between Twitter or Instagram. I do like Instagram, mainly because Instagram, I follow people who like I talk to in real life, so it's like people I'm friends with now. So I've used Instagram to keep up to what they're up to, you know? Whereas Facebook is more for my family. You know, like family members who are a bit distant and stuff, like seeing what they're up to. But I don't really post on my Facebook, so they never know what I'm up to, so I'm just up watching them all the time. Like, I know what they're up to, but they don't know what I'm up to. I'm pretty sure the last time I posted on Facebook was like fucking ages ago. I just don't like posting personal stuff on social media. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, some people I went to high school with post the most personal things on Facebook, and I'm like, why do you want people to know that information about you? Back in the days, we used to talk to each other through Twitter and Instagram. Yes, I remember. No such thing as Discord. That is one thing I don't use. I don't use Discord. Listen, you talk to more people from high school than I do. I only talk to one person, and I barely talk to her, like a couple times a month maybe. And we meet up like every couple months for a coffee. Or sorry, she has a coffee, I have a hot chocolate, because, you know, as I said earlier, I don't drink coffee. We meet up for an overpriced hot beverage, you know. But yeah, like someone
who I went to high school with, came into my work a couple days ago because I work in a retail store, and he came in and he remembered me and we had a chat for like 20 minutes. It was quite nice. Luckily, I don't have bad blood with anyone I went to high school with, so when someone I went to high school with comes into my work, it's never awkward. Like, sometimes it's a bit awkward, but, like, I will only acknowledge them if they acknowledge me. Like, if they're like, oh, we went to high school together, and I'm like, yeah, we did, and then, like, you know what I mean? Oh, what have you been up to? And then whatever. I love a hot chocolate. I cannot express to you guys how much hot chocolate I got for Christmas. I got so much. I got this hot chocolate. I got a salted caramel hot chocolate set. Can't wait to use it. I'll probably have one tomorrow because I've got a bit of a sore throat. Starbucks are doing this hot chocolate in the UK right now. It's hazelnut crunch hot chocolate. Oh, so good. But I have my hot chocolate with almond milk now because I don't drink milk anymore. I have milk alternatives instead because I'm teeny tiny bit lactose intolerant, so I've gotten a text from someone. So loud out there. Guys, my window is shut, I promise. I've been sweating for the last like 3 hours. I have watched a Polar Express. Of course I have. So loud out there. Guys, my window is shut, I promise. I've been sweating for the last like 3 hours. I have watched the Polar Express. Of course I have. Yeah, I don't drink coffee either. I drink hot chocolate. Don't like coffee. Don't like tea either. Which I know is a sin because I'm a British person. I feel like as a British person, when I tell people, oh, I don't like tea, they're like, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't like tea. I like fruity teas, like, I don't know, like aloe vera tea, I like ginger tea, but I don't like traditional, normal, like, tea. You know what I mean? I think it's grim. Sorry, bears. Yeah, the big ones in the UK are Starbucks and Costa. Those are the big coffee chains in the UK. Do love a Costa, but not gonna lie, I am a slut for a Starbucks. Oh my god, these fireworks are absolutely doing my nut in. You guys are gonna have to bear with me one moment. I'm gonna go find my cat because I've shut her out my room for 3 hours. It is the stereotypes, yes. When they're like, oh, you're a basic white bitch because you have a Starbucks. Like, shut up. Right, I'm just gonna go grab my cat. Just give me a moment. Alright, I can't find my cat. I don't know where she is. Don't know where she's gone. She's hiding somewhere. She is absolutely petrified of the fireworks. She hates them because she's very skittish. If you can have any superpower, which would it be? Read minds. I'd like to read minds. Peace and quiet. Oh, I can hear myself think. I shouldn't speak too soon. Told you. So bad. Yeah, I think I would read minds. Either that or like, I wouldn't want flying because I'm afraid of heights, so I wouldn't like that. I'd just be screaming the entire time. It'd either be
read minds or to teleport. Easy. My PlayStation is desperate to go into power saving mode right now. No, they're not done. Still going on. This will go on pretty much all night. Oh yeah, people love their fireworks over here. If they can make racket and noise and be annoying, they'll do it. I need something with a good backdrop. There we go. Oh, right, you guys. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm pretty tired. Luckily, I don't have to do anything like wash up and clean before bed because I've already done that. Earlier on, I washed my face. I got ready for bed. I just don't have pajamas on. I have like my full normal clothes on, but no pajamas. I've just got to brush my teeth and that's it. Just to make going to bed as quick and easy as possible for me. Which is why when I started this stream, my skin probably looked a bit like dewy and greasy. I wasn't greasy. I'd just done my skincare routine, so I didn't have to do it now. So, yeah. But I think we're going to call it a night. I'm feeling pretty tired. I'm going to go find my cat and make sure she's okay because she's probably hiding and very scared. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I did too, and it was really nice to catch up with you guys. It always really, really is a great thing. You know, I do miss you guys a lot. It's just, not only is it like demotivation for me with content creation, it is ideas, trying to find ideas, and also the time. You know, my job is quite demanding. Messages are coming through now. Yeah, like my job is very demanding, so you know, though it is only a part-time job, you'd be surprised the amount of I do it's part-time, but after a day of work I'm so tired, and on my days off I mostly just rather do something else, like meet up with a friend or do some errands and stuff, or just play video games and not stream it or make a video on it. So yeah, but I will make a video soon, promise. I know I've been saying that for like 2 years, but I'll make a video sooner than you guys think. And again, like I'm always active on Instagram and Twitter, so yeah, again, may not say much, but I'm always there watching. But yeah, but I'm glad you guys came in clutch and kept me company, because I did kind of expect to go live and no one watched. So yeah, but streaming, I really enjoy streaming because it doesn't really take up as much time as making a video. Like I've been streaming for 3 hours, but then once I stop streaming, that's it. Whereas like making a video, it can take an entire day sometimes for me, or a few days when I used to make my videos. And I know that may be a shock because they were very not that great. But yeah, you know, the more advanced editing equipment I got, the more time it takes to make a video, because I'm able to do more things to it to make it better. So I put more time into it to make it a better quality video, if that makes sense. Whereas back in the days when you just used Windows Movie Maker, literally within 45 minutes the video would be edited. But now I would say realistically it takes around 4 to 5 hours for me to edit just literally one of those normal talking videos I do. So yes, and sometimes I don't have 4 to 5 hours to spare, so but I'll try harder this year, I promise. I do have a few video ideas. Like literally I say this in every YouTube video, I have a folder on my computer dedicated to video ideas, and I'm so glad I still have it, because I've forgotten half of those now, and I went on there not long ago and I was like, that's a really good idea. You're hearing fireworks in your neighbourhood. Yeah. I've been hearing them all fucking day. And I'll probably hear them for the next couple days now. But they've calmed down a bit. It's like midnight now, so people are kind of like, okay, cool, New Year, good night. So there is that. There is so much stuff on my floor. Literally, I got like just stuff just strewn across my floor where I was in like such a rush to get this stream started on time, and I think I did. I said 9:15 and I approximately went live at around that time, I think. Yeah, no, we don't get that in the UK. They pop fireworks the day before, the week before, the month before, the year before. They don't give a shit. People in the UK are so annoying with their fireworks, man. People just don't own a calendar. It's like Guy Fawkes night or bonfire night. Literally, like, nights before the actual occasion, people let fireworks off. And I'm like, don't you have a fucking calendar? Like, it's not bonfire night. And it's the same with New Year's. Like, at this time, I can tolerate it because it's midnight and it's New Year's, it's fine. But people have been letting off fireworks all night long. Like, not to be a killjoy, but it's very annoying. I hate fireworks. Just so unnecessary. Like, wow, Big Bang, pretty light in the sky. Who cares? Nobody. They're loud. They trigger people with PTSD. They upset my animals. They upset wildlife. The wildlife. They're bad for the environment. Like, I could go on. I just don't agree with fireworks. Like, when I was a lot younger, I was like, oh, yay, fireworks. Now I'm like, no. Who wants that? Right, I'm going to go, guys, because it's getting late and I've got to get up for work, and I don't want to be cranky at work tomorrow because it's going to be a busy day. I've got a lot to do, so I literally left work yesterday. My manager was like, just to let you know, Monday is going to be a busy day for you. And I was like, fantastic. Overrated, yes. Fireworks are very overrated. I can imagine fireworks are bad over in the US too. People just love their fireworks. But yeah, I'm off. Don't worry. I won't be gone for as long this time as I was last year. I said, like, oh, hopefully I'll see you soon. And then here we are a year later. No uploads, but doing the New Year's stream. But if I don't upload this year, I'll see you next year. No. I'll try to make an appearance before then. So, anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. It's been a really, really good stream. A really good turnout. And thank you to everyone that spoke in the chat and had conversation, and people that viewed, like, even people that didn't talk in the chat, that's fine. Like, I'm happy with people viewing, and just, you know, I'm happy that I could entertain you. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. And hopefully I'll see you very soon. Have a great night and Happy New Year!